Hello, hello. Slightly early once again. Because I'm sick and tired of people saying S-late in the chat. So today is an interesting one. Also, I managed to stream twice in the span of what, like 4 days, 3 days? That's pretty good. But, Canto 2 is, Marcel, please, not right now. Canto 2 is interesting. Because unlike Canto 1, I do not have very high expectations of my thoughts improving on this Canto. And I would like to ask, this is a bit early to ask this, because people are still probably coming in a little bit. And also I don't expect that many people to be here for Canto 2. No offense to Roja. But anybody in the chat, please, even if you don't usually type, is Canto 2 your favorite Canto? Any of you? Because I've done polls about these things. Yeah, that's one yes. Second place, that doesn't count. That's one yes. I really like it. That's not a yes. Yeah. The bar's too high for Canto 2 to be it. That's kind of the unfortunate reality. Right? Skipped all that? I hope you didn't skip Canto 2. That's not a good thing to do. Might be favorite character, not favorite Canto. That is fair. I think that Canto 2 is not bad, but also, again, the standards are so high. And it's got good comedy, but my god, it does not have anything else, really. I played Deltarune because you said it was good. It's mid-indie slop. You know, it makes sense that your username is Satan on YouTube, because that is only something that Satan would say, frankly. That's crazy to fucking say. Actually, I think Satan would enjoy Deltarune, even. Tell me your opinions on Canto 2 when you beat into the stream. That is the idea of the stream. Okay, I don't have as many polls. I know it gets less interesting once we've... well, you might be able to tell you know, lunacy is a bit lower this time around. Do you prefer Old Man or Tenna? That's a difficult question, honestly. I think Old Man is funny, but also I do like Tenna. I've got 3 polls from this thing, which is nice. Please no Sloshish poll luck again. What do you mean again? What do you mean by again? Oh, hey there, Mr. Limbus Company. What do you think of Heisho Faust? I haven't heard your opinion. I think Heisho Faust is pretty strong, and that's not really that big of a deal, frankly. But she's really strong. Look, I just don't like the fucking Heishos. It's not really Heisho Faust's fault in particular, but it bothers me. Can we see your Ishmael IDs? Yeah, you can see. This is the I have this one and then the She Ishmael. That's all. That's all. Why would I? There's nothing else. Don't worry about it. Can she beat Ring Song? Yeah. Yeah. She can. She's part of the better status archetype. Why is the Faust logo on Merceau's image in window? But that's not the Faust logo at all. Shard Soto Honglu. Okay, I see we're already doing this. Okay, I'm gonna gamble 3 times. I'm not doing standard extraction. I'm not gonna talk about why. Okay. Huh. Huh. That's interesting. You're not getting anything about Purgus? Do you think I care about what Purgus on this account? Well, now there's no point to pulling on this banner. There's no other IDs to get. Show me Wild Hunt Heathcliff. Fuck it. Oh. Show me Wild Hunt Heathcliff. Okay, well, yeah, that's kind of what I expected, but, like, throughout the entire thing. Oh, look, guys, it's Family Hierarch Ishmael. I guess Zwei and Jichu and Ishmael aren't very good in Canto 2, so... Did you? Okay, by the way, it was not intentional that the Sloshmael pull was cut out of the VOD before. Like, at all. That was not intended. I ended the stream so quickly that it didn't even get my "this stream ends now." Because I saw it, I stood up, and I hit stop streaming. Because I didn't want to deal with the, It was not intentional. I did it too quickly. Can we up-tie 3 Sloshmael? If by the end of the stream, I'm a millionaire, then I will up-tie 3 Sloshmael. Because that's something I don't even have on my main fucking account. Okay? You have Ishchun on this account, not your main? I do. This is actually an ID I do not have on my main. Which is funny. I kinda just want to use Zwei Ishmael, though. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? I'll go based on vibes. Because they're both up Taiwan. Do you think Limbus' animations is one of the reasons people like it? I mean, animations and art, yeah, absolutely. It's actually kind of... It's kind of tied. Does Bible help you more in Canto 5? Yeah... I'm kind of thinking about that, too. But also, I mean, Jichu Ishmael does resist blunt and has an evade. So... Fine. I'll commit to the Jichu Ishmael. Here's the thing. People are gonna come into the stream and be like, oh, what is this team? Why aren't you running Rupture with Jichu Ishmael? I'm not gonna read the uptie story because I don't want to I want to get into Canto 2. I don't want this stream to go on forever. I will read the uptie story on my own time. I know what happens in it, don't worry. Vaguely. If there's time at the end, I'll read it. Remind me. If I'm still feeling good at the end of the stream, then remind me and I'll do it. Also, did you guys know the new manager thing gives you blue XP tickets? 12 of them? That's crazy. Anyways. Like, if I get level 29... 32. Okay, you guys saying total? I mean 12 on day 2. Which is kind of insane. I'm pretty sure recommended level for Canto 2 goes to, like, what, 18? I guess we have, like, Ida coming up, right? Okay. I did level guys a little bit. I'll see what the recommended level is when I actually do get into the fight nodes. But I have to replay this because I skipped it last time to get some lunacy. Level 18 is Canto 3? What does this say? Level 6. Okay, well. Whatever. The boss wasn't all that lively? Yeah, it's Canto 2. Unlucky. They're all sighing. They're taking Ishmael's job. Is this Terraria? No. You got your mom to play through to Canto 3? Why? Why? Did she enjoy the game? Only 500 viewers. Streamer fell off. Okay, Satan. First the Deltarune take, and now you're just kind of being an asshole. So, you know what? Goodbye, Satan. I got fired for tuning into this stream. You got fired... The stream started 12 minutes ago. You got fired within 12 minutes? That's nuts.
이제 다음 장소는 어디인지 정도는 말해줘야 되는 거 아닌가요?
아, 실례했군. 너희에게 임무를 설명해줄 가치가 있을지.
나 서운해지려고 해. 기대에 못 미치는 자식일수록 더 품어야 된다는 거 몰라?
간곡히 부탁하건대.
Who got banned? His name was Satan.
그만 망신을 시켜주지 않으면 좋겠어. 오합지졸을 데리고 소풍 가는 교사로 보이고 싶진 않으니까.
You don't even do anything this Canto, man.
특히 우리 로지온에겐 기대가 더욱 커. 이번엔 훌륭한 가이드가 되어줄 수도.
응? 내가 대단하다는 건 알고 있지만 모르는 곳까지 가이드하기에는.
걱정 마. 익숙하다 못해 친숙한 곳일 테니.
Now I think about it, Esco should save for the upcoming wall in this new account? No, I'm saved on my main account. I don't see any reason to, you know, save on this account. Polling is fun.
돈에 잠길 수도 말라 죽을 수도 있는 환락의 둥지. 제이사다.
뭐 이참에 한탕 두둑하게 챙겨보는 것도 나쁘지 않겠지. 야, 도착하면 아무나 깨워라.
공교롭게도 이번엔 지부 앞까지 모셔다 두진 못하게 되었습니다, 손님. 카론, 정차. 카론?
정차가 뭐야?
멈추란 뜻이다.
멈추는 건 빨간색. 카론이 맛없어 하는 빨간색.
Some thrilling commentary by Charon.
힘이 넘치는 건 좋군. 내려.
목적지까지는 한참
Okay.
남았던데.
Was anybody here for the last stream? Is this the first, or is this like the third Hong Lu line in the game? In Canto 2?
파우스트 씨가 자세히 설명해.
I'm pretty sure we're in like the low single
지난번
digits.
임무와는 많은 차이가 있을 겁니다. 단테.
Not third? I know it's not the first.
왜냐하면 이번엔 황금가지를 탈환해야 할 곳은
I feel like it can't be higher than fifth.
카지노의 지하니까.
설마 저 골목 한가운데 있는
번쩍번쩍한 건물들인가?
그래, 저것들 중 하나다.
지난번 잠입했던 로보토미 지부는 오랫동안 방치된 곳이었죠.
Rousseau is still on his second line since introduction? God damn. No commentary playthrough for the elders? That is... yeah, that's real.
그럼 그게 특수한 경우였다는 뜻인가요?
이렇게 보면 머리를 굴릴 줄 아는 직원이 없는 것도 아닌데 이전 작전은 왜 그렇게 무참하게 망쳤을까? 방금 가지는 많은 기술이 응축된 강력한 에너지.
I don't remember Virgilius being this much of an asshole.
강한 에너지는 자연스럽게 돈과 사람들을 불러오고 순식간에 그 위에 문명이 생겨버리지.
그렇기에 이후로 방문할 곳도 다른 집단들이 자리를 메우고 있을 가능성이 크죠. 또한 카지노 외에 온갖 곳들을 방문해야 한다는 뜻이기도 합니다.
I forget what voice the fucking elders even had. They all sounded decrepit as shit. Ah, there's my favorite sitter. I like this one a lot. The blonde one. And then there's fucking Jar Grandpa being like, oh, this I like it a lot.
처음 임무는 비교적 쉬운 편이었다는 뜻이기도 하지. 멋들어지게 실패해버렸지만.
모르지. 단테나 우리나 봤던 기간은 별반 차이가 없으니까. 뭐라 그랬지? 림버스 컴퍼니에 입사한 걸 환영한다. 나는 안내자 베르길리우스라고.
It's a good Virgilius impression.
라면서? 방금 되게 잘 따라하지 않았어?
그러고 보니
Don't ask chat which elder they want to be. They all want to be the Jar Elder. It's the only one they ever want to be. You know those posts of like, oh, we're doing a fucking roleplay club after school. You can't be Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog already. That's you guys with the fucking Jar Elder.
무슨 소리요? 그것은 역사적인 날이었지. 특색 해결사 붉은 시선의 부름을 받는다는 건 정말이지 영광스러운.
그래도 한 명 정도는 팬이 있었나 봐.
그러게나 말이야.
다들 말이 필요 이상으로 많군.
The elders feasting on a servant and celebrate whatever Ishmael sighs. They have like a drinking game. It's like, oh, that orange one sigh again. Oh, Jar Elder, we're gonna drain a little liquid from your jar every time that orange one sighs. He's like, no.
아, 그 직원들끼리 상사 욕 좀 할 수 있지. 되게 째째하네.
Jar is reserved for you, Escu. Don't worry. I'm worried.
다음엔 째째한
I'm very worried, actually.
못하는 곳에서 해줬으면 좋겠어. 난 보기보다 상처를 잘 받거든. 다들 이만 하차하지. 이번엔 부디 황금가지를 든 채로 만나게 되면 좋겠군.
100 years to get a new seat? My god. That's like average wait times in the DMV.
이번에도 실패하면 어떻게 할 건데?
혹시 모르지. 카론이 갑자기 개폐 버튼을 잊어버려서 문이 안 열리게 된다던가.
버튼 빨간색. 맛없는 색이야.
이거 순 미친놈.
네, 뭐
Does Sinclair translate this one? I don't think he does.
네모.
내리자 머저리
Okay, yeah.
이란 뜻이다.
I forgot that she used to self-translate and get upset at people. Also, there's like one good Ryoshu moment this Canto, and it made me like Ryoshu for a very long time. And then it was like the only good Ryoshu moment for a long fucking time. Yeah, when did Sinclair begin translating? Is it like, I know Canto 5 at least. Like that's when it starts, maybe? I'm not a Ryoshu hater. It's just, she doesn't do much. Sinclair starts translating this Canto? Oh, Interval of 1, true. True. Also, I had to like mentally remind myself not to convert to modules because that would make this stream extremely awkward. But I'm hoping I level up, and if I don't, I can spend lunacy for fine.
준비한 대로만 하면. 계획을 설명드리죠. 황금가지에 도달하기 위해서
최우선이 되어야 할 건 전원 카지노 무사 잠입입니다.
I remember So spoke acronym with Ryoshu once and see you never again. I actually don't.
저희가 알아낸 정보.
So that will be
입구는 총 3개가
that will be a good reason to replay. This is why I'm doing this partially.
일반 손님들이 출입하는 문과 VIP들만 이용 가능한 전용 통로. 저희는 각 입구에 한 조씩. 4명은 카지노 딜러.
확실히 집단으로 다닐수록 눈에 띄지.
무리짓는 것보단 흩어지는 것이 적당하오.
누가 어떤 역할을 맡을지는 나눠드린 봉투를 열어서 확인하세요. 그리고 이번 작품에서마저도
Streamer with the freshest jade. I dislike the Japanese one. Skip her lines. Hey yo, what the fuck? The elders are out here being like FDR. Holy shit.
앞으로의 계획에 큰 차질이 생길 거라는.
What's your problem?
있었어요. 그래서 이번엔 합동 작전으로 갑니다. 보다 전문적이고 노련한 이들로 이루어진 림버스 컴퍼니 특수부대. 지금은 LCC 클리어 부서라고 불리던가요?
Yeah, they are our betters for now.
우수하다고 말할 수 있을.
이미 이 정도로도 충분히 많다고 생각하는데요.
숫자가 중요한 게 아니라는 사실을 드디어 깨달았나 봐.
우와, 다른 부서를
우와.
보네요. 어디 계시나요? 우와, 다른 우와.
It's a very ooh from Honglu. That's the most like direct ooh I've ever heard from him, I think. Ooh.
우린 전당포로 갑니다.
요새도 그런 가게들이 있나?
이곳은 전당포의 거리라고도 불릴 만큼 대부분의 가게가 전당포를 겸하고 있어요. 저 가게가 합류 지점이에요. 들어가죠.
Wait, wasn't this a combat node? Why are we fighting people suddenly? Okay, whatever.
알면 고통스러운 것.
Fifth line he's oohing already. That's fair. I hate that Merceau doesn't have his on-kill reuse until up type 4. It's a real shame. Because it actually happens a lot more at these lower levels when they aren't Pierce weak. Because the bus needs fuel, they're walking around. Streamer using streamer ID, it was the first 3-star I pulled, man. Well, that's awkward, man. You're alone. You know, walk around and kill people casually. I get compared to Germa, but I'm not that Germa.
너무 우르르 들어오는 거 아니요? 가뜩이나 좁아 터진 가게구만.
How'd you get multi-crack Heathcliff? I did the Heathcliff target extraction, which has the event IDs.
트럼프로 볼 거요? 아니면 마작점으로 볼 거요?
저게 뭐라는 거냐?
저만 제2사
Has Heathcliff gotten less British? I feel like I'm noticing his Britishisms a lot more in these earlier Cantos. Did forgetting Kathy make him, forget half of British slang, too?
뭐 표지 정도는 봤던 것 같기도 하고.
이곳에서는 그날 하루의 운에 따라서 받을 수 있는 지불금도 달라져요. 대복이면 값을 더 치러주겠지만 흉에 가까워질수록 본전도 못 건지게 되는 거죠.
아, 그러고 보니 우리 집은 아예 점을 보는 사람들을
Because the translation team changes? That might be true, yeah.
집을 나오기 직전에 봤던 점에 대복을 뽑았는데.
Alright, Honglu does have some dialogue here. All of you wonderful people. It's so wholesome.
와, 유복한 집에서 신선 노름이나 해왔던 게 당신의 운명이라니. 저도
Ishmael.
다음에는 그런 운명으로 태어나길 기도해야겠네요.
난 사양이야.
I despise the Pawnbreaker so much. They did a great job making a character that pisses me off. Yeah, I remember he like sells them out, right? Streamer with the precious jade. Discard of the red hair ID. The Jirens are displeased with her choice of identity. I'm getting backseated by the fucking elders.
그럴 수도 있겠네요. 저도 어렸을 때부터 제 동생하고는 같이 놀기 싫었던 것 같아요. 맨날 반칙을 쓰면서 심술을 부렸거든요.
Is that true? I don't think that's true. I mean, to an extent. Huh. That's actually that's a very interesting line in context now. Why do you sound so creamy today? I did up my microphone volume, so I shouldn't be as quiet anymore.
아니 내가 말한 건 그런 뜻이 아니고 다들 좀 볼 거야 말 거야. 그런데 시방 저당 잡을 걸 가지고 있긴 한 거요.
How does this guy have a story sprite, by the way? Like, of all characters? I guess he talks enough to deserve one, but...
얼마로 예상하는데, 영감?
Dante doesn't use that, like, register sound enough. It's so good.
연락드리셨을지 모르겠지만 저희는 림버스 컴퍼니 소속으로
이 손수건은 집 나올 때 가져왔던 거.
Oh, okay. This is the Canto of, like, really good CGs in terms of Dawn faces. This is a classic Don Quixote.
오, 비단의 용자수를 놓았군. 바늘땀이 꼼꼼한 게 이 정도면 700만 안?
그깟 천조각이 그렇게 비싸다고? 눈이 썩어.
뭐? 이런 고급품을 못 알아봐. 아휴,
Oh, that's
그런
mean.
고물 반지나 끼고 있으니.
Do we ever... I don't think Canto 6 ever covers why Heathcliff wears the ring, or, like, the exacts of Heathcliff's ring. Huh.
뭐라고 했냐?
아우 시끄러. 단테.
Because I'm assuming he just bought it for himself.
걱정했잖아요, 파우스트.
This is the first time that this is just completely blank. Not even question mark.
보기로 한 시간은 4시였는데 15분이나 지나버려서.
Why is there ominous music playing for Sod and
까먹었을
Effie?
없을 테고요. 그렇죠? 네. 버스를 운전한 건 제가 아니니까요.
Kathy gave it to him in a flashback? Oh, okay. It's interesting that it'd be a kind of shitty ring, though.
아하. 그래서 이런 시계 인간까지.
I forgot how nice Effie's voice is, actually.
알람 기능까진 없었나 보네.
He sounds like Sensen. Is it the same voice actor? I'm sure one of you nerds knows.
너야? 이번에 황금가지 탈환 작전 말아먹은 애들. 도시에서 손꼽힌다는 천재가 속한 팀이라길래 주위에서 기대가 많았는데.
He does sound like Jihuan as well.
어쩐지 파우스트 씨 표정이 계속 안 좋아 보이던데.
Effie and Sod sound like episode. Well, in the Korean translation of their names, it is very literally episode. And yeah, then there's pilot. So it's pilot episode.
제 표정은 항상 동일했어요.
You can't call people nerds, Mr. Cube? Have you heard the expression it takes one to know one?
야, 넌 왜 가만히 있어? 얘도 나름 두뇌파야. 무시하지 말라고.
그저 무의미한 자랑이기 때문이요.
너 지하에서만 해도 말 많지 않았냐? 왜 갑자기 또 이상해진 거야?
본인은 본래부터 이상이었소만.
Yeah, pre-Canto 4 Yi-song. It's always I don't want to say a jump scare, but it's always very odd
첫 번째 임무는
to remember just how
실패를 염두에 둔 계획이었어요.
cryptic he is.
각자의 잠재력을 확인하는 시간이 필요했으니까.
Guys, don't freak out, I know. I know what word she said.
그랬던 거였어?
처음부터 목표가 실패인 작전이라니. 작전이라고 부르기도 못하군.
베르길리우스님은 어디 갔죠? 전 그분 얼굴이라도 뵐 수 있을까 싶어서 작전에 합류하겠다고 한 건데요.
그분도 쪽팔렸겠지. 이런 애들이랑 같이 다닌다고 생각해봐.
그 자식 일부러 멀찌감치 내려준 거였나? 우리가 쪽팔려서?
Oh, Heathcliff. You just have abandonment issues, don't you? Oh.
왜 비하 발언에는 반박을 아무도 안 하는 건데요? 그리고 자기소개라도 해야 잘난 척이든 허세든 의미 있어진다는 거 몰라요?
이번에 합동 작전을 하게 될 분들이에요. 림버스 컴퍼니 클리어 부서. 비포팀까지 붙여주시죠. 아, 전 소드고 이 사람은 에피랍니다.
It's not even my Heathcliff bias. I'm just noticing things that I didn't notice on my first playthrough because of, you know, the context of the entire rest of the game.
뭐 우리가 박수라도 쳐줘야 되는 거.
우와, 반가워요.
Wow, okay, he really does.
우와, 반가워요. 우와,
He really does ooh-wah a lot early. Ooh-wah, ooh-wah.
앞으로 했습니다. 제 기존 검술보다 한층 더 향상된 기술을 쓸 수 있었다고 생각합니다. 시청자의 수가 대폭.
자, 이번 작전은요. 저희가 숟가락으로 떠먹여 줄 테니까 그냥 입을 벌려서 골고루 씹기만 하면 된답니다.
Canto 2 music.
여기 봉투에 든 문서들 확인하시고 거기에 적혀 있는 대로 그대로만 하면 돼요.
뭐야? 말로는 공조라면서 함께할 생각은 전혀 없고 그냥 뒷공문이나 쫓아오라는 소리군.
자존심 상하네. 이것들이 누구를 모지리로 알아?
Cannot be overstated how good Valmori is. We'll see even better examples than this CG.
관리자님, 이거 그대로 두고 봐. 되겠네? 얘네들이 준 문서요. 완벽해요.
It's so good. Both of their yeah. Valmori.
이것 봐요. 동선까지 전부 들어있어요. 이렇게
확실히 제대로 된 작전 계획을 써봤던 티가 나는군. 아, 물론 관리자님의 계획성에 비하면 발끝에도 못 미치지만.
It's lucky that, like, the background arts, like, these arts have gotten so much better. Because, unfortunately, the loss of Valmori is definitely felt. My god, when we get to, like, some of the Canto 6 backgrounds, those things are crazy.
이름이 조직의 성격까지 대변해주진 않아요.
Is this a new account? Yes.
편견일 뿐이죠.
편견이라는 색깔 안경을 구태여 끼우는 것은 이상적이지 아니하오.
This is what people say to me when, like, they watch my fucking reviewing IDs video, for some reason, when I say that it's a biased video. By the way, that's how people sound. Why is he not talking about the IDs from a strength perspective?
혹시나 할 때를 대비해서 위조 신분증까지 준비해 놨답니다.
They need to hire Escu for background art?
검사를 할 수도 있으니까.
I mean, my art is pretty good. That's fair. I mean, like, they're pretty equivalent, right? We can all agree?
좋아, 다 좋은데 꼭대기층의 갬블에서는 어떻게 이길 작전이야?
By the way, chat, that took me like 2 hours at 5 a.m. I hope you know.
감이 잡히지 않아?
Drawing stream win? I would rather die, I think.
알아서 좋은 패를 넘겨줄 거야. 눈만 멀쩡히 달려 있으면 이기는 건 걱정할 필요도 없지.
콩콩이파 두목으로는 어떻게 위장할 건데?
카지노에서 제공되는 식사에 수면제를 섞을 거예요. 주방장이랑도
Holy shit,
끝났답니다.
they drug him.
수면제.
Oh, buddy. Why did you just show the official art? Sorry. Yeah, you know, I hear that all the time. Yeah. Poor guy. Shut the fuck up, Dante.
사장님, 진열 때 여기서부터 저기까지 물건들 좀 보고 있을게요.
네? 아이고, 예, 그러면요. 찬찬히 둘러보세요.
그럼 다들 진열장에서 알맞은 물건을 가져가죠.
우와, 이거
Wow.
푸샤 디자이너가 제작한
Holy shit.
브로치죠?
I clearly forgot how many times Honglu does it. Hey, Escu, opinion on Lysol just being, oh, I got staggered, but that didn't count? Hey, if only there was like a 29-minute video where I talk about that. Not to be too sassy, but...
야, 이걸 알아보시는 분이 계실 줄이야. 저희 전당포에 대들 보입죠. 10개밖에 제작이 안 되어서 아마 부르는 게 값이.
Can we get a new wall counter? I think we're at like 4 in this 2 nodes alone. Put them are so in the corner of the screen. Fine. Enough people have asked. I'm right down there.
저희 집 강아지가 산책할 때마다 끼고 다니는 목줄
You had
장식이었어요.
you had a dog?
아, 다시 보니까 너무 반갑네요.
That's not mentioned in Canto. Wait, I guess it's not relevant, but it's my VTubing avatar.
나는 이 소가죽으로 만든 장갑이 탐나는데 이걸 샀던 녀석은 아마 패션 센스가 남달랐을 것 같아. 봉투에 적혀 있는 대로 가져가세요. 각자 맡은 역할이 있답니다.
이보시오.
Position it like a streamer cam.
청소부라고 써져 있는데 뭔가 착오가 있는 것 같소만?
Wait. Sorry. Important bit. Okay, there we go.
좋아, 다 좋은데 돈은 어떻게 지불할 작정이야?
격 떨어지게 예산 걱정을 왜 하는 거야? 이 블랙 카드로는 못 긁는 게 없어.
단테, 어떻게 된 거야? 툭불 고기는 예산 딸려서 못 먹는 거야.
And I joined the market flyers, cause you know. Why wouldn't you?
성과를 보이는 부사에겐
Why'd you have that on hand? Because I've used it in videos.
사실이었군요.
You guys know how many files are in my Limbus Company folder? Yes, I have. By the way, I have 3 pictures of Markiplier in my Limbus Company folder. I looked up Markiplier in my Limbus Company folder, and there were 3 results. There are 5,517 files. Which is all the assets I've used in videos or things that I show us. Fine. I've got... This is a very shitty image of the Bite of 87 reaction. And then I've got this photo. I got this photo of Markiplier too. I should really... Yes. There's like nothing fucking Bite of 87 worthy in this Canto even. I'm just gonna keep him down there. We'll get rid of everything else. Is that the Bite of 87?
어이 할배, 오늘까지 자릿세 내야 한다는 거 나만 아는 사실이었어?
What has the stream devolved into? Look. Look, man.
한 번만 봐주십시오. 다음에는
Ever consider a career in the arts? I think your skills could end up in the Louvre. Maybe in the garbage can outside of the Louvre. Is what Leihang thinks he looks like. Wait, let me get the image back on screen. This is Leihang when he like answers his phone. He's even kind of got the fucking thumb outfit on. You see that? Holy shit. Do I have a picture of Leihang in my folder? I don't think I do. No. I haven't had a reason to save his sprite yet.
한 번? 8배 덧셈도 못해? 지난번에도 똑같이 말했잖아. 내가 저같이 힘없는
Thumbs. No, not Thumbs Soda Capo. He'd be Capo.
무엇이 있다고?
What if you do have a picture of how he was on screen a second ago? My bad.
이제는 큰 소리를 치네. 화내봐, 화내.
I kind of miss when these generic grunts had eyes. Does that make sense? Because it feels like all of the generic grunt guys we get now are all like eyes blacked out for some reason. They look a lot worse.
거기 뭘 봐? 구경 났냐?
와, 진짜 전형적인 대사라서
What is with the
대꾸하고 싶지도
wow?
않았어요. 좀 더 창의적인 시비를 걸 순 없는 걸까요? 와,
저희가 도와줘야 하는 거.
Are those middle tats? No, it's the luck tattoos, I think.
어쩔 수 없답니다. 뒷골목은 뒷골목 나름대로의 규율이 존재하고 그것들이 얼기설기 엮여서 돌아가는 구조니까요. 우리 같은 외지인들이 어설프게 개입을 하면 눈에만 띌 뿐이에요.
One, Korean is just a general indicator of shock or general surprise. I believe that, it's just there's a lot of that happening. Why is he half hidden by the screen now?
영 보기 그러시면 제가 나설까요, 관리자님?
그런데 그거라는 게 뭐지?
이곳엔 돈보다 더 가치 있는 재화가 존재해요. 제2사의 특이점은 무엇이든 잠글 수 있는.
Oh right, J-Corp's all about the locks, right? And then we never see the locks be used in this Canto. Hey Green Tea, thank you for the membership.
하지만 그런 보안 기술이 생겨난 데에는
Why does Gregor say toughster? He's an old ass man.
오래된 문화와 역사를 바탕으로
He was born in like 1990. If Limbus Company takes place in the modern day, that's crazy. Imagine being born in the 90s. Holy fuck.
역사? 너 지금 그걸 여기서 설명하겠다는 말이야? 난 입사 조건에 공부까지 있는 줄 몰랐다고.
Almost as old as Esgu? That doesn't work when I'm 21 years young.
이곳에선 사람들의 소망력을 추출해낼 수 있는 기술이 사용되고 있어요.
You were born after 9/11? I was. That is true.
특이점으로 승인되기에는 보편성이 다소 떨어져서 대중적으로 알려지진 않았지만 일종의 운을 사고 파는 거예요. 화폐처럼.
Okay, Unk. Yeah, alright. It always devolves into Unk calling.
이 소망력을 무력으로 추출당하지 않기 위해 어느덧
You're gonna get back pain soon, Unk? Yeah, from,
그게
carrying the entertainment value of this stream. Got him.
야, 파우스트.
Kiwi.
놈들한테 눈높이 교육시키느라.
I miss how silly old Limbus translations were. Genuinely, very genuinely.
염두에 두고 있었던 일이라 괜찮아요.
그 말투 무진장 거슬려.
I was born in 92, I already feel old as it is. I'm glad that you felt the need to donate money to vent about being old. That's a very old person thing to do, I think.
자자, 그럼 우리
자자.
진열대에 있는 적당한 물건들을 각자 집은 다음에 여길 벗어나자고요. 우린 일개 회사원이지 정의를 위해 나서는 히어로가
Oh,
아니잖아요.
is that where blank, not heroes fighting for... does it come from LCCB Ishmael? Oh, and here we go.
남의 귀중품을 함부로 약탈하려 하다니! 필시 악인의 행동이라고밖에 볼 수 없다.
I like that I made a baseball bat sound.
참고로 수감자들을 통제하는 역할은 제게 주어진 업무에 포함되지 않았어요.
오, 아이고 그놈 꼴 좋네요.
Why is Dante British sometimes?
세게 내리쳤어도 좋았을 법했습니다.
Chuffed is not. That's British. Ask who pull for a Dawn ID. Sure. Tell me what Dawn banner is on right now.
베르길리우스가 악인을 처단하는 건 상관없지만 작전의 인물들까지 끌어들이면 곤란해질 거다. 라고 해서 말이요. 힘 조절을 했다네. 신념을 지켜야 하기에 어쩔 수 없었네. 부디
Virtuous violence. Yeah.
그런데 이놈 설마 죽은 건 아니겠지요?
영감, 방금 전까지는 아쉬워하지 않았어?
It's a bit ironic, don't you think, Gregor?
그건 그렇지만 이러다 유로지비가 나서면 여러모로 복잡해지지 않습니까?
유로집이? 걔네가 왜 여기에? 아니, 그보다 걔네 걱정을 왜 하는 거야?
아이고 소식도 듣는구만요. 벌써 몇 개월 전부터 이 근처에서 깽판을 치고 있는데
그들도 악당인가?
Firm believer that Dante picks up anything from the sinners and says whatever forever as is their God-given right. I mean, yeah, but like, why did they have to pick up the British slang of all things?
아유 저희한테는 악당이죠. 뭐라 그랬더라? 돈을 공치고 있는 장사치들을 조져서
부의 재분배.
Communist Rousseau. Damn. I mean, I know you just described what the Eurodivi do, but
아 맞아요 그거. 아유 우리들이 무슨 돈이 있다고 심지어 자기들이 와서 그러는 것도 아니에요.
We're so lying.
를 시켜서 그러고 다니다니까요. 하여간 지들이 옳은 일 한답시고 기세등등하게 다녀서 힘들어요. 처음에는 뭘 찾으려고 하는 것 같았는데 이제는
oh my, can this guy shut up,
근데
please?
말이야, 우리 피해야 하지 않을까? 콩콩이 파들이 들이닥칠지도 모르는데.
I did the same. Hey.
골치 아프게 쓸데없이 일만 벌려서는.
아이봐, 머핀과 소보를 했나?
Muffin and Subway.
말라고. 널려 있는 게 전당포잖아. 얼마든지 대체를.
에피랑 소드예요. 사람 이름을 맛있게 만들어 주시지는 않았으면 좋겠. 그리고 널려 있는 게 전당포라는 뜻은 다시 말해 이 소동을 눈치챈 모든 전당포가 곧 문을 닫을 거라는 소리랍니다.
Why is Markiplier in the corner? That might be like a visual glitch. If you refresh the stream, it should go away. Some other people have been telling me about that too. It's just a problem with YouTube.
바보들한테 일일이 설명하기도 이제 지친다. 얼른 나가자.
어이 영감.
Like, the Team 10 guys get two fully different sprites.
비실아, 이게 다 무슨 일이냐?
Wee Slimmy.
어떤 새끼야? 어서 말해. 내가 아주 사지를 찢어줄란게.
저기
If you like and subscribe, it should disappear. True.
빨간 시계
Pineless. Wow.
노파심에 덧붙이지만 저는
Oh my god.
저 노인네가 진짜
Shmami Gaffa.
기대도 안 했지만 줏대라고는 바람에 흔들리는 갈대만도 못하네요.
야, 여기 작것들. 스톱.
Stop.
그만.
뭘 도망쳐? 귀찮은데 그냥 다 죽이자.
왜? 아주 콩콩이 팔을 뿌리째 뽑아내자고 하지?
그것도 나쁘지 않겠어. 악의 무리는 단숨에 뿌리를 뽑아야 정의가 바로 서는 법.
저기, 너희 중엔 정신이 똑바로 박혀 있는 직원이 정말 없는 거야?
I mean, have you read the books, man? That was a long fucking node. I remember the like early parts of Canto 2 being very long, And that certainly stands.
잠깐만. 아직 충전 덜 했거든.
새끼들아! 거기다가 안 멈추냐? 너희 작것들이 우리 가족을 건들고 무사히 넘어갈 것 같냐?
저런 집단들은
Tiny
왜
Fave?
서로를 가족이라고 부르죠? 없던 유대감을 쥐어짜내야 하니까?
What does that even mean?
우리 소중한 막내 동생 이마에 혹이 생겨버렸잖아.
맙소사. 이런 건 계획에 없었는데.
어이 너희들. 이제까지 우리들을 쓸모없는 버러지처럼 취급했었지?
Tiny favorite? Yeah, the guy was built like a gorilla. He was a pretty big guy.
폐기물들을 모아놓은 하수장이라고 생각했잖아.
아무도 그렇게까지 말하지 않았어, 오티스.
하지만 왜 우리 부서가
I miss Otis's... I don't miss Otis's bootlicking, but I do miss Otis being very passive-aggressive to the other sinners.
뭔데요?
비록 다른 자들이 오수 속에 버려진 폐기물이라는 건 동감한다만
글쎄, 그렇게 생각하는 건 당신뿐이라니까.
오티스 씨는 항상 저희를 그런 시선으로 바라보셨던 거군요.
나는 무전무패의 역사를 가지고 있고 관리자님은 불사에 가까운 치유를 할 수 있는
Otis, the only reason you have not died yet is because I haven't deployed you.
사실 둘만 있어도 충분해. 베르길리우스 그 작자는 나와는 생각이 다른 모양이지만 어쨌든 아무리 무수한 전투를 치러도 폐기물들은 폐기되지 않는다. 폐기물인 채로 그대로 부활할 뿐이다.
Yes, Otis, that's right. You are correct. Okay, we found the Otis Sims.
멋지다는 듯이 말하긴 했지만
You sacrifice Otis to the Ting Tang gang? Sure, I'm down.
뿐이었네요.
뭐 저리 돼.
적군들이 몰려오는군. 준비되셨습니까?
Since Otis was talking big shit. Why is there a little mark in the corner? I don't think there is, actually. Yeah, let's just,
돌격점 이번 지휘도
let's see what she's got. Can you put a made headband on the Markiplier so it becomes Butler's mark? That's a good pun, but I don't think so.
돌격합니다.
Okay, there's actually only 3. She could solo this. Never mind, they do less attacks. She's very dead.
돌격합니다.
Okay, Otis, let's see it. Unlucky, you know? Anyways. I don't even hate Otis that much. I don't know why I did that. I just thought it'd be funny.
내가 총치일 것만 가졌더라도
I lost 1 energy for that.
의외로군.
Was the bit worth it, I wonder? I'm always... That, like, scared me.
출발하지.
보고 요청 수신.
Do Sloshmael solo? Unfortunately, I do not have that idea on this account, so I can't.
삶은 고통스러운.
I mean, like, I would if I could, but it's just such a shame.
끝내지.
Do not have that ID.
이제 끝내지.
How many accounts do you have? I have 4 accounts of this game. There's the one I did during the Nuzlocke, my main account, this one, and then one you guys will never see. Just use Flu Attack Faust. Unfortunately, I don't allow backseaters in my chat. How do you make so many accounts? Different Steam accounts. That's it. purpose of that last account for early game footage. It was actually an account I made early on into Limbus. There's a Limbus. I made it early on into Limbus because I wanted to try and do Railway 1 and prove that it was possible without, like, all of the good IDs. So even before I was doing YouTube, I was doing shit like Worst Team. Can I request a timeout on myself? Sure, no problem. I can do that. How long do you want? 10 minutes? Sure.
콩콩이파는 이 거리 일대를 지배하고 있던 집단이야.
Like, compare this background art to anything in the later Cantos. We can ask for that. It was a special deal.
대체 어디서 온 놈들인데 우리 조직을 건드는 거요?
우리 제군들은 림버스!
미쳤어? 뒷골목에 광고판이라도 걸 셈이야?
또 온다.
Background is still nice. It's still, like, it's not bad. It's just, when we're comparing art quality in terms of CGs and backgrounds, the backgrounds have gotten better while the CGs have gotten, well, unfortunately worse. What happened to the Canto 1 stream? It should just be there. It should be in the VODs. Yeah, it's in the live section of my YouTube channel. Do you want me to put like a mini version of the Canto 1 VOD in the corner? I'm not gonna do that, that's a joke. How much money for you to shard soda? How much money would it take to get enough boxes to get 400 Honglu shards? And then some, because I wouldn't want to do that and then spend money on this account. But okay. I think that's the first clash I've ever lost, by the way. And it was on Sloshmael. So that's cool. Can't you buy Ego with paid lunacy? Oh, can you? By the way, she's level 13, which is like I don't know. Big! About as good as regular, she should. $2,700 paid lunacy for an ego? Jesus Christ. Is it the money to get your Murhung fan art back on screen for the rest of the stream? Fine. Markiplier's reacting to my Leihung fan art. Was that the thumb capo of 87?
카지노에 들어가기도 전에 지쳐서 뒤지는 게 더 빠르겠어.
안심해요, 히스클리프. 관리자님이 있는 한 우리가 지쳐서 죽을 일은.
누가 그걸 몰라서 물어보냐?
Oh shit! Oh right, this is where he calls him the F-slur.
해결은 간단하다.
Or so mentioned.
어떤 조직이더라도 그 대가리를 깨부수면 떠봤던 고기 덩어리는 무너진다.
너 여기서 유일하게 마음에 드는 소리를 하네. 짜증나니까 저 부수러 가자.
Proper miffed. I mean, chat, what other thing could he be saying here? I'm not sure myself, but there's very few options.
잠깐, 다들 돌아와. 파우스트.
Arsler? Nah, I believe Heathcliff's more progressive than that. Well, CGs have been improving on the more recent Cantos. This is true. For sure. I can't help but notice, like, just the details on the Velmori CGs. I point it out when I can, and I'll point out, like, some of the good things in the newer CGs when we do Canto 5 and Canto 6. But, there's some objective things, I think. But if you like the new CGs, that's great, genuinely. I like the new CGs a lot more than most people, too.
삶은 늘 의문투성이죠.
그렇게 이상적이라고 할 수도 있겠어.
Now time for chat to say ideal a bunch of times.
내 대가리 어딨어? 당장 튀어나오라 그래!
우리 형님은
차탑? 차탑이 어디야? 알아듣게 말해!
이 근방의 폐차장을 말하는 걸 거야. 그런데 너희 진심으로 콩콩이파 보스까지 처리할 생각이야?
Reviewing every single CG in Limbus Company Part 1. That'll probably be a part of the big review video. Which, by the way, I think that video would be like 2 hours long. Which I don't know if that's a good thing to upload. I don't know if like people who don't know Limbus will actually want to watch a 2-hour video.
저자는 그런 것까지 염두에 두고 행동할 만큼 명민하진 못해요.
계략, 속셈 따위랑은 거리가 먼 오물이지. 말도 안 되는 일과는 가깝지만.
아니야. 말이 되는 것 같기도 해요.
As slop content, that is not slop. You can call the kit reaction slop, but my other content I think is a little bit less of that.
문제 없어, 에피. 우리는 항상 플랜 B까지 대비해 놓잖아.
The ones who do watch Limbus watch it multiple times over. Yeah, that is true.
여러분이 위장을 하는 게 불가능하다면 다 같이 콩콩이파 조직원들로 위장.
Alright, this leads to Yisong saying something very interesting later about taking clothes off.
순조롭게 꼭대기층까지 진입할 수 있을 테니까요. 겸사겸사.
SQ slop shouldn't just be goo. It's a good name.
압도했습니다. 제 기존 검술보다 한층 더 향상된 기술을 쓸 수 있었다고 생각합니다.
How much lunacy am I gonna get? There's like what? 19 stages in this Canto? 40 lunacy per. 13 left. What's 40 times 30? Roughly 520. And this will give me not quite enough for 1200 with all of this combined. Am I stupid? 13 times 40. $1,200 plus your progress rewards? Okay. I will save for 10 pulls then. I said 30? Okay, my bad. I thought I might have said 30 instead. Yeah, 13 times 40, 520. That's what I thought. Okay. I'll still save. This is another classic.
이게 다 뭐죠?
차들이 마치 탑처럼 쌓여 있어.
의무라군.
Merceau line. Wow.
차들이 왜 이렇게 잔뜩 쌓여 있는 걸까요?
어떤 곳엔 편지가 쓰여 있어.
It'll be just under a pull. I can uptie some IDs, I think. And also have Thread Lux to do for 40 more. And another XP Lux.
보고 싶다고 쓰여 있네요. 이분들은 곧 돌아오는 거겠죠?
그럴 리가. 설사 카지노에서 돌아왔다 하더라도 가족의 품으로 멀쩡히 돌아갈 수 있는 상태는 아닐 텐데.
Is that really the kind of line you want to put a tilde on the end of?
뭐 가이드 역할까지 보너스로 해드리자면 이 골목에 숨겨진 랜드마크랍니다.
도박꾼들의 말로지.
이곳은 콩콩이파 세력이 중고차 사업으로 세력을 불리는 발돋움판이 된 곳이고요.
What does CG stand for again? I think it's computer graphic.
로자.
But it's kind of a catch-all term.
뭔가 부연 설명해 줄 건 없어? 왠지 흥미로운 이야기가 나올 것 같은데.
아, 몰라. 기억 안 나. 난 과거는 다 잊고 앞만 보며 살아가기로 결심했어.
Did Otis react? Yeah, okay. Of course, returning to family.
저런 방해꾼들만 없으면 결심대로 살아갈 수 있을 것 같은데 말이야.
나가들아! 이 근방이 우리 구역인 건 알고 걸음을 돌리는 거냐? 아니면 너네 차 팔러 온 거냐?
아니요.
Who? Nobody, don't worry about it.
장기는 우리 파 담당이 알고.
Did you guys know it? Okay, look. Nothing against Sinnoh. Nothing against Sinnoh YouTube. Okay? That guy does not... He pronounces Otis Wheatus. I don't know, man. That guy's weird.
역시 제대로 찾아왔나 보군. 자네의 대장을 찾으러 왔어.
대체 어디서 온 건데 그렇게 당당하냐?
우린 림버.
He's French, he's Canadian, but he doesn't know how to speak French, despite being Canadian.
어디서 온 거냐니까? 왜 말을 하다 말아?
Otis like a French? I don't know why he says it. You're awfully close to 60k, Mr. Goo? Well, you can make it even closer if you like and subscribe right now, chat. Fucking hate doing that.
내가 먼저다.
깨달음은 괴롭지.
Best part of Canto 2 is when Dawn goes out of character. We'll get to the actually interesting parts of Canto 2 soon. I think this early part is okay. Can you bench Jicha and Ishmael? Give me a genuine argument, and maybe we can talk. What's your favorite announcer line? Probably like most things Heathcliff says.
시간 끌 것 없이 모두를 치워버려.
Why didn't Merceau reuse? Because he is not up Type 4. Which is a real shame. Jicha and Ishmael's too cute to be hurt, so she must be benched. That is a fair argument. This isn't enough money to keep the Yachi song for the rest of the Cantos. No, but it can add to the fund. Let me think. Where would he be good? He'd be good for Ricardo. He'd be pretty bad for Dongbek. Canto 6, I feel like, is when he struggles. Oh, this is a new account? Yeah, I'm surprised that many people think that I would just replay the game with my old team. It's way more fun this way. Canto 3? Well, yeah, I'm talking to, like, beyond Canto 3. Because that's when he would start falling off, in theory. He's sinking. Sinking destroys Dongbek. That's his sinking application. I mean, it would help. And I guess I could start using his sinking, like, actually, but... Will we play Canto 7? If people, like, really enjoy this, which... Honestly, the last stream did really well, all things considered. I didn't even, like, advertise this one on my Twitter, and we're still, like, around 1,000. I know, like, it's about 100 off, but I don't really think about that too much. Is this enough money to keep Yachi Song when he won't be an abysmal body bag you're lugging around? Yeah, that's enough. I think it'll be fun to use him some more, so...
해오던 대로 방송을 켜겠다.
야, 무슨 일이냐?
형님, 소속도 안 밝힌 놈들이 난데없이 들이닥치지 뭡니까?
I think people just don't like this Canto. That's kind of why I did not advertise it, by the way. I think Canto 3 will be a very interesting one to replay.
청육전파 녀석들은 아니고 지금이라도 싹싹 빌고 물러가면 사진 멀쩡하게는
There's probably someone out there who finds this guy really hot.
그대가 입고 있는 옷을 수수께
Okay.
벗어주면 물러가겠소.
Well, here's the guy who finds him really hot. Yisong, wow, you gotta be a little bit less forward.
아이 그렇게 말하니까 좀.
I love the way Gregor delivers this line.
아이 그렇게 말하니까 좀.
He's like half laughing. This note is this note's a banger. I do always stream shortly before I need to sleep. I plan to do the Canto 3 stream earlier in the day because that's gonna be a long stream. I actually was planning to do this stream yesterday, but I was really fucking sick. So, not like California, like, yo, that was sick, but like my stomach was hurting.
형님, 그 소문으로 떠돌던 사람 죄치로 이상한 걸 한다는.
Rumors of Fandango with people's odors?
역겨운 새끼들. 인생 그렇게 살지 말아라.
Imagine replaying Canto 4 that's gonna suck. They made it suck less because they got rid of like half of the enemies, right? That's who just likes putting us to sleep. I mean, look, my videos were not made with the intention to help people go to sleep. I didn't realize that people would like my voice so much, but, you know. It's worked out for me. Because I know a lot of people put that on while they sleep, and that's ad revenue, baby. And also, it's just nice to know. I always take it as a compliment. Make mommy ASMR. No.
적대 세력을 배제했습니다.
Alright, I'm ignoring chat from now on. Never mind. Why did you read that? I thought it'd be funny. Let's go with Paimon. Didn't Paimon just get recast? I guess I'll do a Paimon impression when I do my Genshin Impact stream. That's a corpse you're hitting, Ishmael. Helps your mic doesn't peak every time you say a word. I can make it peak if I go really close to it, but I won't do that right now. It's funny that people mention that they seek to my videos because I do that with. Why does this music get like less intense when we get to the actual boss? Funny mutilate skill, by the way. Way worse than the Ting Tang version. But it's funny people fall asleep to my videos because that's what I do with Raffle videos. If people know Raffle, which you probably do. If you like sleeping to content, you know that Raffle is the GOAT. Who's Raffle? He makes Spilatra videos. Look, sometimes a guy's gotta sleep.
바퀴벌레 같은 새끼들. 대체 어디에서 온 거야? 이쯤 되면
Who do we work for?
됐잖아.
우리는 림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔다.
Hell yeah.
이제 좀 속 시원하군.
So proud of himself.
아, 참고로 저와 에피는 이들과는 다른 부서랍니다. 같은 취급은 곤란해요.
그런데 진짜 이 옷을 입어야 돼? 땀 냄새, 피 냄새, 그리고 기분 나쁘게 쿰쿰한 냄새가
He thinks
난단
he's so
말이야.
cool. Look, let him have his few cool moments before he becomes the fucking butt of every single joke.
털도 있어.
단테가 눈이 없는 게 부러운 적은 처음이야.
생각보다 질은 좋아 보이는데 얘네 생각보다 돈 잘 버나 봐.
나랑 바꿔. 내놔.
아니, 맞춤형으로 제작된 옷이라 안 돼.
What the fuck does that mean, Dante?
애초에 너희가 전당포에서 그런 난리법석만 안 떨었어도 이 고생 안 했어.
괜찮아요. 전 한 번쯤 이런 옷 입어보고 싶었어요. 꼭 영화라도 찍는 것 같아요.
That's not like a labeling that shirts have.
조금 떨리네요.
I don't
매장
think.
다니긴 오랜만이라.
It's been a while since I've worn a shirt.
난 내키지 않는다. 이런 건 겁쟁이들이나 하는 짓이야.
저기 누가 이
We get this
사람을
concerned
나가서
Ryoshu sprite so early? Damn.
갈비뼈까지 베일 각오가 돼 있으면 해보든가.
You shirtless all the time. I don't have a face cam.
콩콩이파 보스에게서 얻은 소망통이다. 관리자, 당신에게 간단한 역할을 맡길게.
무슨 말인지 모르겠다는 몸짓이니 설명을 드려야겠네요.
제2사의 특이점이 이 통 안에 담겨 있다고 하면 되려나? 이건 사람들의 소망을 잡아먹고 에너지로 저장하는 도구다.
You say abnormality as abnormality or abnormality. There's nobody says abnormality. The way the word is spelled is abnormality.
적당한 시점의 소망을 종이의 형태로 짜는
That's gonna be wearing his sick Liu jacket and none of us would know. True.
만 하면 운이 쭉쭉 오르는 일회용 타투 스티커가 나타나죠.
남의 운을 끌어모아서 꼭대기층의 도박에 이기려고 했나 보군. 일개 건달 보스가 이런 걸 들고 있다니. 관리자, 단테랬나? 카지노에 들어가기 전에 당신이 이걸 보관하고 있어.
I'm so jealous you got that Liu jacket. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty cool. I didn't even go to Korea for it. That was thanks to Magical, which is one of people who watches my videos that I'm very grateful still.
영 자신 없어 보인다는 몸짓이지만 당신을 지목한 이유는 있어. 첫 번째, 도박판의 제일 중요한 건 포커페이스야.
It's actually quite the funny line.
아무리 표정 읽기에 능수능란한 그들이라도 시계의 표정까지 가늠할 수는 없어. 두 번째, 당신이 관리자가 된 것엔 나름 이유가 있을 거라고 생각해. 그나마 저 수감자들보다는 쓸만할 거라는 내 막연한 믿음이야.
Wait, Escu is real. You know, there's a lot of shocking revelations that I'm sure are gonna happen for you today.
좋아, 이걸 당신의 팔에 붙여. 당신은 이제 잠깐 동안 세상에서 가장 운 좋은 자가 될 수 있어.
I wasn't ready for Escu face. I don't know why you said Escu twice, but I've said this to like a few of my friends. I think the funniest way to like ever show my face, if I ever wanted to really, which I don't really care to, would be like if in an ideal world, if like someone like Sunil were to go to Hum Hum Pong Pong and I were to like tag along, I'd want to just be in the background. Yeah, I know. I'd want to just be in the background and just not speak. And then randomly like 3 months later say like, hey, I was in this video. Or go to like a convention and do a cosplay of something and be in like a lot of photos that people like share on Twitter and then be like, hey, this is me. I forgot this music exists. Heartwarming, old lady discovers gambling.
그렇게 넌 휘둥그레져서 돌아다니지 마, 넌 곁에 수상해 보이지 않냐?
Wanted the Miss Merch from Korea. What would you want the most? Nothing I saw from the new batch caught my attention quite as much as like the Liu jacket. But the gloves, Those gloves are pretty cool. Donkey's a Vegas granny. Has someone drawn that? I feel like somebody's had to have drawn that. Like Dawn just at those machines.
하지만 가판원들한테서나 맡던 흉악한 냄새인걸요.
Not a single phone in sight, living in the moment. Yeah.
관리자 나리, 이런 거 본 적 있어? 나도 저들처럼 신나는 소리를 듣고 싶은데 어떻게 하는 것이오?
Dante, how do I gamble?
여기 버튼을 누르라고 써 있어. 버튼을 누르면 되는 것이오?
Okay, yeah.
그나저나 단테 씨는 콩콩이파한테서 회수했던 소망 티켓은 잘 부착하고 있겠죠?
그 관리자라는 자? 우리가 유일하게 말한 부탁인데.
Also, Roja in the Tingsang outfit here.
단테는 믿어도 돼. 나랑 말이 통하는 몇 안 되는 상식인 중 하나라고. 다행이네요. 그렇게 많은 양의 소망을 한 번에 부착하게 된다면 어떤 판이든 무리 없이 이길 수 있을 거랍니다. 가장 중요한 건 이곳에서 시선만 끌지 않으면 된다는 거예요.
Why is there so much happy story? Oh god, this Don's so cute.
잭팟이 떴다고? 몇 번 머신?
갑자기 터졌어? 지금?
잠깐, 거기.
Fucking Merceau security.
잠깐, 거기. 신원 확인 좀 하겠습니다.
분위기가 왜 이렇게 험악해?
Haha, that wasn't even a mechanic when this game released.
이곳에서 운이라는 건 보통 우리가 알고 있는 개념의 운처럼 돌아가지 않아요. 운을 모아서 터뜨리거나 운을 찔끔찔끔 넣어서 본전이나 노릴 정도면
The security's all Merceau? Really? Damn.
잭팟을 터뜨린다는 건
This does not count as Merceau's fourth line. No.
칩들이 별처럼 쏟아져 내려오고 있어.
Did you have a luck sticker on you when you rolled for GI Ishmael? I definitely would have saved it for something better.
적어도 관리자님만큼은 책임감이 있을 줄 알았는데 겨우 돈키호테 꼬임에 넘어간 건가요?
The moment Ishmael starts to lose faith.
실망이에요. 아무리 그래도 다른 누구도 아닌 관리자님인데 이번에야말로
Because like the background fucking
해 주실 수 있을 줄만 알았는데.
the background goes black. She's lecturing me.
잠깐. 그거 하나만 문제는 아닌 것 같은데. 언제부터 네 옷을 그대로 걸치고 있었어, 류슈?
난 남이 버린 옷 따윈 걸치지 않는다.
She did say that, yeah.
관리자 양반. 아무래도 우리
Mad funny if Escu gets thumbs up while we're playing future Cantos. It'd be really funny if I don't get him my main account, which I'll do like probably 2 10 pulls to try and get him.
말도 안 돼. 이 계획을 위해 우리가 얼마나 파우스트 이런 짝자들을 데리고 어떻게 임무를 수행하겠다고 자처한 거야. 도시체에 가는 전제 중에 하나라며.
비록 제가 이분들과 함께한 시간이 길진 않지만
It's funny if he gets the C branch Heishos. I don't wanna use those, please. I mean, I don't have a Gregor ID. I would use the Gregor version. Just because I've barely used him. But the Rhodia, I don't really want.
불확실성을 믿는 파우스트가 되는 겁니다.
Hey, murder on the Warp Express? Foreshadowing, kind of.
계획이 없는 것이 계획이 되는 순간 어떤 변수조차도 더 이상 변수가 아니게 되어버리니까 이것이 저의 계획입니다.
Not even H-A-H. Just sigh. Okay, Flowey. Jesus. From a new player's perspective, which 3-star would you hope to get? I mean, Wild and Heathcliff literally solos most of the game. Or, like, most of the hard fights. Zwei Ishmael is genuinely one of the best ones to get. I'm trying to think, like, for Ahab... You'd want, like, a Pierce tank. I mean, like, Harpooner Heathcliff does a lot of work on the Ahab fight. Ringy Song. Here's the thing. When I think of fights... When I think of IDs you want early, I'm thinking of the specific roadblock fights. Ring Sang is great for general damage, but you can get that on a lot of IDs. He just does it, like, one of the best, right? I think that you kind of want... Like, you want specifically good slash IDs for Dongbek. And you want a good Pierce tank for Ahab. And good blunt... Like, you need a good Ishmael for Ricardo as well. Which you can use support, but... I'm gonna try not to use support this playthrough just for... Especially, like, getting the new player experience. The only real roadblock is Ricardo? That's not what I've heard in the past. Second hand embarrassment in that situation made me feel like I screwed up. That's what the Ishmael moment's for. She's like, she's talking to you, the player. Dante is not a self-insert, but that is Ishmael being like, fuck you. Used made Ishmael because she's my only ID at the time. Does she resist Pierce? Or, no, she resists Blunt, right? That could work. You kind of just need an Ishmael that isn't Blunt Fatal. And does, like, decent damage, and then you shouldn't struggle too hard. Is this a new account? No, I de-leveled all of my IDs to exactly where they should be. What happens is Jishonish retreats during Ricardo? That's probably an issue that will get fixed in like 2 months down the line, if I had to guess. Because they fixed an issue with like full stop Heathcliff on the Canto 6 fight, right?
답답해서 못 봐주겠군. 저런 어중이 떠중이 새끼들을 언제까지 상대하고 있을 거야. 보통 그렇게 말하는 사람치고 명쾌한 해답을 제시하는 사람은 없죠.
It's fucking smug Ishmael. Wasn't it R-Corp? That was an issue in, like... That was an issue solved more recently. I think.
이런 게 예술이다. 니놈, 그 칼 줘봐.
영영아사가도 괜찮소.
Poet? Poetaster? What the fuck does this mean?
날부치가 나를 떠나 내내 허공을 떠도는 것이 차라리.
Or Heath broke Canto 5's last cutscene? Yeah, right.
감사.
Thank. Ryoshu Aura for a moment. Thank. Poetaster, a person who writes inferior poetry. I never knew that. Wow. It was funny.
방금 그렇게 정한 거지?
그래도 다들 무사해서 다행이네요.
앞으로 무사하게 될지는 모를 것 같지만 말이에요.
Mogged by Ryoshu and ESL. Look, how often am I insulting people for their inferior poetry to me? Fucking never. Can we kill Sinclair? It'll happen eventually. What is your BP level on your main? You will bully me, I'm not gonna say.
고통스러운 것.
설마 벌써 죽었냐? 좋은 결정.
움직이지 못하겠죠.
개발은 괴롭지.
Wait, hold on. What is this team comp? We're about to do team composition. Why does it not have a single archetype that you're losing on this new account, Stundo? How much for a battle pass level reveal? $20. That's how much my humiliation's worth. I just tuned in what's going on, don't worry about it. Hana's family. Chat, I can do a lot of voices, you don't understand. I just keep them hidden because I'm scared. Do a Kermit voice? Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's your best Dante impression?
우리 목적이 카지노 1층을 박살내기가 아니라 꼭대기층에서 벌어지는 갬블에서 이겨야 한다는 건 알고 있죠?
You do a Muscle Man impression? That one's gonna cost you. Because that's gonna hurt my voice a little bit. Did you do theater class? Yeah. How'd you know?
꼭대기층에 도달하는 것도 중요하지만 게임에 이겨야 하는 것이 최종 목표니까. 우린 그럴 만한 양의 소망력이 있어야 해요.
Because you both make poor financial decisions. Yeah, okay. My main account battle pass level I think is 98. Around there. I like sometimes will skip my MDs, chat. And I don't do dailies. So, I really don't like MD.
우리가 힘겹게 쟁취한 소망력이 어처구니 없는 이유로 한꺼번에 물거품이 되어버렸다는 이야기는
You mean that long, Luigo? I know I don't.
마음만 아플 뿐이니까요.
I'm already done with it. Some people are at like 1,000, man. Look, I said it was bad, okay? I said it was bad. I know it's bad. I knew it was bad. What about Arc Knights? I'll just spend money. Here's the cool thing, chat. Okay? And this doesn't mean I'm taking you guys for granted. But the really cool thing is that whenever I stream Walpurgis or these events, I get my money back when I spend the money. It all goes to Kim Ji-hoon's genius plan. Alright, Richie McMoneybags. You pull with paid lunacy? Ooh, don't look at my past Walpurgis Nox streams. What a flex? It's not really a flex, it's kind of the truth of the matter.
이곳에서 최대한 많은 양의 소망력을 구할 수 있는 곳은 어디지?
Are you Asian? Why do you keep starting streams so late? Why is that? What? I started the stream at 5:30 my time. I'm in PST. And I'm very white.
입구에 저 룰렛입니다. 카지노에 온 손님들은 저 룰렛을 통해 오늘의 운을 시험하고 소망력을 뺏기거나 혹은 부여받죠.
그런가? 그럼 내가 기회를 봤어. 저 룰렛에 달려있는 소망통을 가져오겠다. 전 이것보다 더 규모가 큰 작전을 수도 없이
Yeah, you have, Otis.
관리자님의 어처구니 없는 실수 따윈 아무것도 아닙니다.
Okay.
분명 현명한 판단을 흐리게 만든 폐기물들 때문일 테니까요. 저들의 말에 마음 쓰지 마십시오.
Our streamer isn't... You know what? I'm not gonna read that, actually.
언제까지 입만 놀리면서 1층에 박혀 있을 건데? 너네 스스로 한심하지도 않냐? 저기 있는 금발 녀석은 피도 한 마리 햇병아리고, 그리고 저 관리자라는 놈은 그런 우리를 상대로 헐떡이기나 하는 꼴이라니.
Heathcliff's strat is to aggro the enemies. I guess he did foreshadow it.
저 자식이 이스클리프 씨 너무해요. 니놈 들고 있는 그 철퇴가 아깝다.
건방진 놈이.
I forgot how terrible this goes.
야, 잘 들어 너네.
Thickos.
우리랑 쌈박질하다가 이거 부숴먹었다 실토하고 다 같이 묵사발이 될래? 아니면 그냥 우리 탓으로 편하게 돌리고 2층으로 보내줄래?
이거 자그마치 한 달치 모인 운인데
2층으로 간다고 해도 너희 무사하지 못할 거다.
이미 무사하지 못했던 기억이 더 많아서 충분은 고맙다.
You lived in a mansion most of your life, buddy. Well, maybe not most. It's probably majority.
뭘 봐? 고쳐주기나 해.
결심했답니다. 오늘부터 이자들 앞에서
That is not true. You will break that promise in 6 Cantos.
깨달음이 늦었군요.
파우스트. 이럴 때는 그냥 가만히 있어줬으면 좋겠어.
More silly voices, please. I guess I'll take suggestions. But only one. So when he lived around 16, 17, he looked like late teens in those CGs.
한층 더 향상된 기술을 쓸 수 있었다고 생각합니다.
Hank Hill Tenna doesn't have a voice, by the way. Oh, kind of. He does like the it's TV time.
삶을 깨치기 위함이라.
Plankton. I've never watched SpongeBob, but he's like.
분위기가 달라졌군요.
I've only ever listened to like the Plankton covers of songs, which are some of those are pretty good, by the way. How about you stop living in the EST time zone? Done. Oh, he does have the VHS intro. He goes like, he's groovy and never glooby. I was not allowed to watch SpongeBob as a child. So,
야, 너네 왜 쌍판떼기가 그 모양이야? 2층의 룰 몰라? 울적한 쌍판으로 돌아다닐 바엔 모자를 써서 가리던가 해라.
왜 내 쪽을 쳐다보면서 얘기하는?
what do you mean not allowed? These are questions you should not be asking me.
모분이 뭔데?
모가지를 분질러.
Snap your neck completely.
야, 아니다. 얘 얼굴이 더 문제인데.
Problematic face. Wow.
시침이냐, 분침이냐?
Did your mom let you play with this? Yes, I think my mother gave me direct permission to play Limbus Company. Thank you.
모조리 지워버리죠.
Update the Esku Wiki. That does not exist. I don't think. Dante corrupted in record time. I don't think it was corruption. More so, Dante losing their patience.
최근엔 좋았어요.
설마 벌써 죽었냐? 야, 내가 먼저다.
Can we make one? Are you asking me permission? The sport passes get unlocked later or something? Yeah. They are unlocked when they get to tier 3, so. Alright, someone asked for a Muscle Man impression earlier. Wait. Shit, let me think. You know who else didn't let me watch SpongeBob as a child? My mom! There you go. At what point do you think Uptype 5 makes most sense to implement? ID strength is starting to, you know... You think Kim Ji-hoon will keep it to egos? I think soon. For sure. But I've been saying soon for a while. Next Canto would be great, considering we're starting to get Threadspin 5. There's no way IDs will actually get up to 5s. I feel like 4 is a very weird spot to stop. Thank you for the impression I had to spend $10 for your throat bills. That did hurt my throat a little bit, actually. These fucking these node names are these node names are silly.
잠깐만. 아직 충전 덜 했거든.
You say there's no plans for Uptide 5 for now on livestream? Yeah, but like Threadspin 5 begets Uptide 5. Would Uptide 5 be really resource heavy? I mean, we don't know, but probably, yeah. Make a guide for Railway 1 rerun. When that comes out. Maybe. I feel like Railway 1 is simple enough that it doesn't need one. A third Clash loses hit the Ishmael? Oh my god. I was looking at chat. How... Her skills don't even roll... I guess it's the base power of 2, maybe. That probably hurts. No more multi-skill slots for Royal 1 Bakak? We don't know, they could bring it back. Railway 1 was just random bullshit go. It's not just that. It was also like, here's some human fights, basically. Like, there was 4 of them. Her offense level is abysmal? Is it actually? It's totally fine. Like, Diechi Yi's song is winning these clashes. And she's not. I think it's just a base power diff. Will you shard Sun Shower Heathcliff? Yeah, sure. Let me go check my Heathcliff shards real quick. One coin? I don't think it's the single coin that's losing, right? How close am I to getting Sun Shower Heathcliff? Let's see here. Oh. Ooh. That's tough. That's pretty close. Yeah, I don't know about that.
오늘 또 이랬어, 젠장. 이게 몇 번째야? 잠깐 타임. 우리 손님 관리 좀 해야겠다.
Oh, is this the Sinclair scene?
손님, 규칙을 까먹으신 건 아니겠죠? 하지만 전재산이었는데. 자꾸 분위기를 흐리시면 손님으로 파냐타 파티를 할 수도 있어요.
파냐타 파티가 뭐냐?
Can we stop using this fucking track?
이건 또 뭐야? 우리 파가 접수하고 있는 층에 반드시
God, they really went hard with the NPC designs of Canto 2. It's probably why they're pretty memorable, all things considered.
도박이란 오로지 즐거움을 위한 행위. 그러므로 슬픔도 아픔도 모두
Did they misspell that? I don't know. I don't know why it's Penata Party. Or Penyata Party.
춤이라면 내가 한 수 가르쳐 줄 수 있다네.
Alright, this is the scene in multiple ways.
이제는 안 되겠어.
몸짓에 진심이 담겨 있지 않군.
그게 무슨 소리인가?
춤은 마음을 비추는 창고.
마음이 맑고 투명하지 못한다면 춤만큼 의미 없어지는 것도 없지.
그대들 가끔 무례하군.
Holy sh... Like, why does she do this, by the way? Why? What's the lore reason why she does this?
점점 돌이킬 수 없어지는군. 뭐해, 소드?
Did Roshinante slip off a little bit? Like,
심할서를 미리 쓰고 있었답니다.
I find it funny that Sancho would get angry at being told that their dancing isn't good enough. Canto got rewritten? That's probably also true. Okay, this isn't the Sinclair one yet. Oh, that was a Faust tutorial that I completely skipped. Oh! Real? Real? Real shit? Okay. I mean, that's very important to explain. I never noticed this. Yeah, probably because it wasn't in the game on launch. Because you're only now getting a significant difference? That's... No, I don't think that's why. It's definitely connected to this stage.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
결투는 끝나지 않아. 야, 설마 벌써 좋아해? 좋은 결투였다.
깨달음을 괴롭지.
Also, at launch, the offense level worked differently. That is true. It was 5-1. Such a weird note for a level tutorial. Yeah, you know, I was thinking that. I didn't expect it. Like, Ida I could get. First stage when uses evasion against you? Ah. Oh, no.
좋은 결투였다.
거스라기. 시간은 좋았어.
The blue gold effect trail on Faust is so pretty. Yeah. I'm glad I got her. She's one of the 2 stars I like a lot visually. Seeing the new IDs in Canto 2 feels illegal. Yeah, none of these... I mean, like, Faust is the one who fits in here the most, by far. But, I mean... What is this white woman doing here? I guess you have a good night. I will. You have a good night too, Kira Queen. Dice no Bakuna. Bites the dust. My Irish American sister. I did not mean to skip that.
강렬한 춤사위가 필요한가 봐요.
This CG.
병검을 배웠는데 교사는 적은 편이었어요.
옛날.
수련뿐이었죠. 준비물이 필요한데 가면이랑 부채랑 화장품.
뭐 무도회에서 재수 없이 점잔 떠는 놈들 발은 많이 밟아봤지.
나의 마음이 무섭다고 그리워.
Oh, poor guy.
뭘 쳐다봐요? 저는 반평생을 배에서 지냈단 말이에요. 오랜만에 칼춤을 추는 것도 나쁘진 않지. 모조리 터뜨려주겠어.
평생 박자라고는 아침 점호 쳐줄 때 말고는 맞춰본 적 없지만 관리자님이 원하신다면.
Okay.
단테, 내가 다른 건 다 자신 있는데 춤은 영 낯간지러워서.
팔이 과하게 흥분해서 관객들 머리통에.
This Gregor is so good. The 2 in Canto 2 is for the amount of IDs that I'll ever see print from this Canto. 3. But yeah. If we ignore Effie inside... No, then we only have 1, right?
파우스트는
That's not even a Marceau line.
즐기는 편이 아니지만 작전을 위해서라면 기꺼이 해볼 수는 있어요. 하지만 저들이 원하는 건 완벽함이 아니에요.
싱클레어.
Yo, white boy. Have you guys seen the alternate version of this CG, by the way? Completely unused. Let me find it. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this, but here, I think it is very interesting to see. This is a CG in the files. Yeah. It's a real shame. I'm assuming this is gone because Ryoshu is in an outfit and they rewrote it so that she doesn't wear it. It's a real shame, though. Anyways.
어렸을 때 춤 좀 씹어본 적 있지?
씹어요? 학교 교양 시간에 마라카스 기초를 배운 적이 있긴 한데.
Of course you did, gay boy. Sorry, that was mean.
걸음걸이나 말투만 봐도 다 척하면 척이지. 반대로 못 배워먹은 놈들은 알잖아.
That's mean.
자, 우리 싱클레어. 지금부터 정말
Oh, this is probably giving him Cromer flashbacks. This is fucked up.
로자 씨, 어디로 끌고 가시는 거?
Like, this is Cromer core.
자, 우리 싱클레어.
싱클레어?
정말 중요한 임무가 있어. 맞아요. 히스클리프 저 인간한테 당하기만 했던 지난날을 되새기면서.
정말 제가 나서도 되는 걸까요?
아니지, 싱클레어. 오로지 너만이 할 수 있는 거야.
Makes me wonder if originally this story was made to wear disguises until he didn't. Again, I feel like it's tied to the fact Ryoshu doesn't wear the disguise. Or maybe it came up more. I like the CG we got, but both versions are very cool.
손목의 스냅, 심취한 표정, 절제된 리듬.
This CG is so good.
차분해. 하지만 그 차분함이 오히려 마음을 뒤흔든다. 이 손이
Heathcliff's fucking.
읽고 있어.
The more he drew Heathcliff with such big eyes. There's a lot to like about this one.
승화. 내면에 억눌린 어두움과 아픔들을 몸짓을 통해서 극복해내려 하고 있는 거야. 오, 활활 타버린 재에서 남아있는 불씨.
Like, why is Ryoshu playing a ukulele, mini guitar? Why does Marceau have a pan flute?
거대한 캠프파이어. 그곳에서 춤을 추듯 휘날리는 잿가루들의 여명 무도회.
너 우리 조직에 들어올래? 장착하게 될 새싹이다.
그 아이는 우리 회사 소속이에요. 허가 없이 인재를 빼내오려 하는 행동은 심각한 위법 행위랍니다.
Why is Honglu's instrument the hat? I don't think that's what's happening. Only one moron in our band of blunderheads. Holy shit.
좋은 연주였다. 너희 나 꼭대기층으로 가고 싶은 거지?
올라가라. 그럴 자격이 충분했다.
하지만 위층 놈들은 말이 안 통할 거야. 그놈들은 흥이라고는 모르니까.
제 속에서 솟아나오려던 것. 이게 바로
You're next, boy.
왜 그렇게 어려울 거라고 생각했던 걸까요? 이제야 마음이 한결 편해지네요.
All that confidence is about to be stripped away. Hi, Dawn. I guess it makes sense. I'm just surprised that it can give us single sinners.
이렇게 쉽게 통과하리라고는 상상도 못했는데. 세가들에게
다임을 깨치기 위함이라.
Hi, Roja.
이건 또 뭐다냐?
God, even these guys get sprites.
너희 여기가 어딘 줄 알고 기어올라 왔냐?
함부로 껄떡거리다간 몸을 아크로바틱하게 비틀어줄 것이오.
그런 다음에 손가락 마디마디마다 조각내서 마자표로 써주지.
환영 인사가
Why didn't we get IDs of these guys? Like, actually.
내가 이런 인사를 마다하는 성민은 아니라서. 야, 조자!
I love Heathcliff. I love when he just yells. Yeah, yeah. I just love whenever he takes that tone of voice specifically.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠. 불끈에 지워내버려.
Are these guys the first negative coins? Yep, they are. Might have been because their kits were unable to be balanced due to sanity damage, or because they were shirtless. But Kurkum Heathcliff is fine? Okay. Clearly Kim Ji-hoon got a little bit less, embarrassed to make his men slutty. We just have to wait for Mariachi Sinclair's up type 5 to dance. Why didn't he have aggro? He should have had aggro, and he should have had a spotlight on him, and it's such a goddamn shame. He has a shirt? Barely, let's be honest here. Shirtless Sinclair almost destroyed the company that one time? Maybe. Can Merceau get a similar ID without a shirt? Just wait until the real summer event. What's the Jichun intervalo? Hierarchs maker? The Heisho pack ID that's gonna go alongside Wei Yisong is gonna be Merceau. I'm trying to think of an animal that would have its shirt off, but I can't. Just imagine that the joke flowed well.
잠깐만. 아직 충전 덜 했거든.
Third time in counting, Esku has read the message just above mine. I'm gonna crash out. Alright, well, I hope you're happy now. The one message of yours that I will read is you complaining. I think that's pretty funny. Dragon ever played Yakuza? I don't think Merceau would look very good like a dragon. Yeah. Like a what? I don't know. What animal do you think Mur would look good as? None of the Heishos, because I don't like the Heisho IDs. I'm just gonna be honest. Heathcliff Majima ID? I played like 2 hours of Yakuza 0. That's the only interaction I've ever had with the Yakuza games, by the way. What keyword will the Walpurgis IDs beam? Well, Night of Despair is sinking. I'm gonna tell you that much. Queen of Hatred's probably Rupture.
주둥이로만 장장 수십 명의 라이벌 조직원들을 정신피해로만 전멸시켰다는 소문이 있지.
Esku, why do you not like the hate shows? Be really specific, like if you were Merceau and Dante asked you to specify. Why are you treating me like I'm an AI bot that will respond differently? I just think they look too similar to each other. They are irrelevant to the Canto that they're associated with, and even the Intervalo was barely acceptable because they were the only thing that really could have been IDs at the time. And Zilu is hardly a character, frankly. She gets, what, maybe like barely double-digit lines in the Canto. And the C branch are completely unacceptable as starting seasonal IDs, considering they only show up at the very end of the Canto. And even if they show up in the later intervalo, it doesn't mean that they should have been starting seasonal IDs for Canto 8. Manager.
야, 너네 말로 할 수 있을 때 조용히. 너희는 뭔데 그리 꼬라보냐? 눈깔 안 치워? 무슨 개 눈깔하고서는.
아야 아서라. 내가 아까 대급박을 쪼개다가 속에 괌 한번 쳐봤는데 메아리만 올리는.
This who really hates the Heishos? I mean, someone asked me to describe all my problems with them.
에헤이, 어째 해골통 안에 우동사리도 안 들었냐? 어찌 대가리에 공갈빵을 매달고 다니냐?
You should have gotten Night Drifter Roja. We should, fucking anything besides more Heishos. So if I was an ID in Limbus Company, would you roll for me? No. I'm saving for all Burgess.
교습이라도 받는 건가?
아니 웃기긴 하잖아. 나를 왜 보고 그러나?
죽여버린다!
Guy's head is freaking tiny, yeah.
삶은 고통스러운 법.
If some sinners were to cross over to another gacha series, bar Donkey, obvious answer. Who do you think would go? And would they... I know you wanted me to read your question, but I don't understand it. Also, I don't play other gacha games, so I literally don't care. Okay, you know what? Actually, I haven't asked this in a while. Chat, how many of you have played other gacha games?
결투는 끝나지 않아. 좋은 결투야.
I have. It's a lot of I have. Yeah. Yeah, frowny face. That's reasonable. You underestimate them? Is that true? Okay, of the people who have played other gacha games, would you... This ID is garbage! Of the people who have played other gacha games, would you recommend them to people?
설마 벌써 죽었냐?
Yeah, okay, cool. Now, would you recommend Limbus to people specifically? Okay, Battle Cats is the only one I'm seeing people actually think is good.
내가 먼저다.
운전자, 설마 벌써 죽었냐? 야, 설마 벌써 죽었냐?
Recommend Limbus on the daily? Yeah, it's kind of like a rot that spreads. Hypocrisy in the chat is crazy. I don't think it's hypocrisy, it's just preference.
뭘 어떡하긴요. 우리에겐 비장의 카드가 있잖아요.
Is the SG song good? Yep, he's good against Canto too.
저들은 아직 모르는 거예요. 진짜를 잘 해서 를 한 다음에 를 해버린다.
Heathcliff's face fucking kills me. Like, what is she doing here?
그 다음에 를 해서 에 담그는 거지.
We're gonna get this scene uncensored in Canto 9.
마지막으로
나 방금 살짝 감탄했잖니.
야, 그 기술 그걸 그렇게 꺾네. 쇠바닥에 마술사인지 뭐시긴가벼? 아니, 악마의 주둥이야 저건.
가히 창의적이다 말하지 아니할 수 없소. 과연 펜 아니지. 혀는 칼보다 강하구려.
Is that true? I mean, I know he lived in the back streets for a while, but
저도 뱃사람에 짬바가 있어서 험한 말엔 나를
I guess Dante doesn't know that Rhodia came from the back streets as well.
깨달았어요. 제가 아는 세계는 빙산의 일부분이었네요.
It means to Lord Horikawa in Canto 9. I believe you, I think. I don't know what that is, but sure. I should really probably read Hellscreen. It's very short.
도통 이해가 가진 않았어요. 아마 이해를 바라고 계획한 건 아닐 거예요. 지금도 완전히 이해가 가는 건 아니지만
Ethan was pretty quiet about the fact that he lived in a mansion until Canto 6? Yeah.
이대로도 나쁘진 않네요. 소드, 이제야 받아들이신 것 같군요. 축하해요.
Super short, like 20 pages? Okay, yeah. I knew it was very short.
압도했습니다. 제 기존 검술보다 한층 더 향상된 기술을 쓸 수 있었다고 생각합니다.
You're about to see an irrelevant antagonist, who's barely even an antagonist. Whole screen reading for the last stretch of APR. I think I'm already the last stretch goal of APR. If it's like 25,000, which is not gonna happen, I will cosplay Middle Sinclair. Like I said as a joke, but that's a real thing now.
아, 걱정 마. 안 그래도 입이 근질근질했는데 사실 아까 전당포에서 슬쩍한 소망력이 있어. 양이 좀...
왜 진작 말을 안 한 거예요?
도박은 포커 페이스여야 한다면서. 괜히 티냈다가 발각당하면 피곤해지잖아. 대장 역할 잠깐 빌려도 되지, 단테?
아까 같았으면 결사 반대했을 거예요.
잘 생각했어. 돈이 걸린 일이라면 나는 평생 접은 적이 없거든.
Could be matching Sinclair cosplays with Siddle. I don't think so.
선수 입장. 뭐야? 아직 다 안 왔나 보네. 멋지게 등장하고 싶었는데. 응? 넌
Hello, irrelevant NPC.
내 이름은 로지온. 이곳 지하까지 가기 위한 도박을 하러 왔어.
소망력 약탈자로 유명한 그 콩콩이파 보스를 드디어 만나나 싶었는데 신원도 불확실한 주제에 너무
Hop off my goat. I don't know why people like Ida so much.
촌스러워. 이 세계에서 중요한 건 신원이 아닐 텐데. 승자가 누구냐지.
뭐 그건 맞아. 이것까지 도달했던 것만으로도 충분히 자격이 있는 거지. 반가워. 난 아이드야. 그리고 이쪽은
Okay, I remember finding this guy funny though.
로봇? 아니, 의지.
I just love Latinas, Escu. I love Latinas, Sonic.
뭘 보냐? 전신 기계 의체는 처음 보냐?
이거 너무 구형 모델 아니야? 박물관에 있어야 될 것 같은 생김새인데.
옛 것이 좋은 것이지. 여러 번 더 떼었더니 웬만한 신형보다 튼튼이여. 그러잖아. 걔는 왜 이렇게 안 오는 거냐?
This guy's just a LobCorp reference? Yeah, I don't know why you'd ever want to...
여기서 지각을 하고 앉았어.
Why would you ever want to be in a box body, man?
미안. 조금 일이 생겨서.
소냐, 주인공병 같은 거 있어? 늦게 와서 이목을 받아야만 만족이 되고 막 그래?
그런 건 아니었어요.
The brightest fucking
언제나 아이드
name card of anybody in this game. God, why have we not seen you again? I don't count the Canto 8 CG. He's literally Machine Head from Invincible? That's what I was thinking too. Maybe that's why I find him funny. He's so white. Yeah, people say that to me all the time too.
오랜만이야, 로자.
뭐야? 둘이 아는 사이야?
고향 친구라고나 할까요?
Brighter than Yisong, he's got purple text as his name. It's an eyesore.
너 역시 아직도 유로지비의 리더를 하고 있는 거야?
글쎄, 아직이라고 하기엔 훌쩍 떠나버린 건 너 혼자였는데 말이지.
자자자, 사설은 접어두고 올 사람은 전부 모였으니까 다시 한번 카지노 동시 입찰권을 가진 이 4명. 소냐, 아이드, 철공애, 그리고 콩콩이파 보스의 수상쩍지만 당당한 대리인.
For Sonya cosplay? Nobody cares enough about Sonya. I'm sorry.
게임 중엔 어떤 편법도 허용되지 않아. 걸리는 순간 바로 탈락.
You think I'll be splitting Cantos 3 to 6 in multiple streams? Everything beyond 3, yeah. I want to get Canto 3 out of the way in one stream, though. That'd be good.
당연하지만 소망력이랑 관련된 그 어떤 물건도 쓰면 안 되고.
Offended 5 whole Sonya fans? Yeah, I know. Really bold takes here.
걸리는 순간 내가 토막을 내버릴 것이야. 아주 조사불납게.
총 3판의 게임을 하고 제일 칩을 많이 따는 쪽이 우승.
Yo, pull up Latro. Holy shit. I got fucking Abstract Joker. Okay, wait, no. Let me think of a good fucking build. I got level 13 high card, Mine Baron, Blueprint on the Baron, and I got my mail-in rebate. My deck is all kings. You lose.
이긴 사람은 이곳에 있는 엘리베이터를 타고 황금가지가 있는 지하로 내려가는 거야. 이전 카지노 주인이 미친 듯이 땅굴까지 파 내려가면서 얻으려고 했던 그 황금가지 말이야. 갑자기 원인모를 이유로 급사해서 우리가 운이 좋게 공동
Pull up
입찰자가
Latro in my Mind Palace, yeah.
뒤가 구리게 죽었다는 걸 우아하게도 표현하네.
로자, 너 아직도 그렇게 비아냥대고.
Recommending a gacha game would be difficult because it depends on what each person enjoys when it comes to playing. Believing that aside, Limbus is the most free-to-play gacha game I've ever played, and the only one that compensates you for nerfing characters that usually don't even nerf them. That is true. Okay, actually, because I am curious about the question of other gacha games, because a lot of people, whenever I criticize Limbus, people always mention, like, oh, but other gacha games do it worse. Is compensation really that bad in other gacha games? Like, specifically, Hoyoverse games. Because people get really happy about, like, the way Limbus gives compensation. Okay, it's that bad. Okay. I see. Huh. I spent a whole month saving for one pull. How is that possible? It's like half a roll. Jesus Christ.
시끄러.
You don't get compensated for regular patches? I don't think games need compensation for regular patches. It's just a nice thing.
이름 있는 조직들 사이에서는 다 아는 소문이었지.
I forgot this is a plot point. That the Golden Bow is like a common thing.
가질 수 있을 거라고.
God, that reminds me. Hades 2 update was today. When I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stream today because I was sick on Monday. And then fucking Hades 2 update.
황금가지는 더 대단한 일을 할 수 있어, 로자. 내 목적은 그때나 지금이나 항상
3 rolls for Game of the Year.
억압과
Nice.
지위를 타파해서 부의 축적을 경계하네.
야, 또 어려운 말 시작하려고 한다. 누가 좀 알려줘라.
미안해요. 이러니까 옛날
Is Hades even that fun? Yes.
재밌다. 넌 도박과 돈이라면 사족을 못 써.
That's your obsession.
나는 늘 말리는.
And because you're in that box, you're blind.
이제는 서로의 목표를 걸고 각자의 패를 숨기는 사이가 되었네. 네 목표는 뭐지?
이기는 거.
그래.
Oh, we have blindly obsessed in the chat. Nice.
다들 자기 눈앞에 있는 칩 개수는 확인하고
I'm gonna exit now, but here's my exit fee. Not a thing, by the way. Can't wait to watch the rest of the VOD tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. See you, Liam. Oh, wait, actually, I should show your art on stream. Real quick. I meant to do that earlier. This was made by Liam Kim in chat. Oh my god, it's so fucking big. It's Peem. It's so good. So don't lose your arms. I don't plan to. Oh, I moved the game. Good.
난 올인.
올인?
와, 패가 이쁘게 들어왔나 보네, 로자.
The cards have blood on them? Why do they have blood, Rhodia? We have word from our sponsor? We can have a worm from our sponsor.
뭘 믿고 나가냐? 너 여기서 지면 바로 나가려. 알아?
난 원래 마지막에 모든 걸 거는 성격이거든.
I'd had more relevance than Sonya. Nah, not quite. At least Sonya talks to the N Corp guys at the end.
동작 그만. 발목 걷어. 시방 지금 있잖아 뺐냐?
뭐야?
방금 콩콩이파 보스한테서 뺏은 소망 스티커 발에 붙였지?
Well, Ida's hand sucks. Yeah.
그걸로 여기에 다 받고 너희 혼자 황금가지 꿀꺽할 속셈이었던 거 아니야? 자, 다들 보이소. 손모가지 밑에 이거.
증거 있어?
로자, 미안하지만 잠깐 손목 좀
I have seen people say unholy things about this rodeo CG.
건드리지 말아라.
But he has smoke coming out of him? Brother, you are a pollutant.
자, 가볼 테니 똑띠들 보소. 내가 요 사건 꼬로마게 굴 줄 알았단께.
뭔가 이 장면, 이 대사 어디서 본 것 같은 상황인데 대자뷰인가?
덩치가 아깝다. 쪼잔하게 꼭 이렇게까지 해야겠어?
훔친 소망력을 함부로 남발하지 말라. 올 때 그런 건 안 가르쳐주니?
영화를 너무 많이 봤네. 훔치긴 뭘 훔쳐? 그러다가 없으면
Polluting isn't that big an issue in the city? We don't know. But we do know that the oceans are like gross for the poor people, so.
네 손모가지에 소망력 남아있다는 거에 내 탈락을 본다.
Blindly obsessed, welcome to CBRA. That makes a lot of sense that you'd be a part of that.
똑같지 뭐. 그럼 지금 한 놈은 탈락하는 거다. 쫄리고 그러는 거 아니지?
아따, 어디서 본 건 있어서. 아무튼 확실하게 건 것이야. 그제?
어? 완전 판박인데? 이러면 분명 결말이...
자, 확인 들어간대. 뭐야? 어떻게 된 거야? 내가 봤어. 여자 것이 손모가지 만지는 거 봤어?
탈락이네. 아쉽게 됐어.
탈락이면 어떻게 되는데? 뭐?
Well, he doesn't have hands, so
농담이지, 로자. 의치한테 손목이 무슨 소용이야?
아니요, 이게...
패자에게는 관대하지만 헛다리에게는 한층 더 신중해야 할 필요가 있지.
어?
bye bye.
이게 무슨...
Damn, Ida fucking loves murder.
아이씨! 깜빡이 좀 켜고 해라, 깜빡이 좀! 기름이랑 뇌수 새어나오는 것 좀...
기억나, 로자? 이거 우리 뒷골목 쓰레기장에 있었던 거잖아.
Oh, yeah, that was that the crush of 87? Wait, shit. Oh shit. Fuck, I have too many layers. I hate that there's like a black, whatever. Like the black side of this covers it too much. I wish I had a better image of this. I don't know where I got this off of like Google Images. I gotta put him back in his place. Perfect.
내가 말했지. 우리 같은
Was this the sole purpose of Markiplier? No, he's looking at the Lehang Merceau
새로운
drawing.
사회를 건설해 나가야 한다고.
Communism.
그러니까 네가 대답했잖아. 부자들을 몽땅 저 프레셔에 납작하게 눌러버려야 한다는 뜻이 맞다면.
정확하게는 짜부려 터트려야 한다고 했어.
그랬나? 로자? 여전히 유로즈비로 돌아올 생각은 없는 거야?
방금 쾅 소리가 나지 않았어?
You know, it's interesting that Rhodia never really answers Sonya, I think. Even at the end of the Canto, right?
봤어요. 소망력이 어쩌고 한 다음에.
저 새끼들 눈치 깐 거야? 야 뭐해? 빨리 시계 돌려봐.
아, 밀지 좀 마요.
Fucking... Oh god, these goobers. Is this Ida? You put a mini Heathcliff at the top of the screen? Sure, why not? Where's my Heathcliffs? You know what? Here's your Heathcliff. There you go. Low guy.
준비한 대로만 하면.
너네는 다 뭐니?
로자, 그동안 새 친구들을 사귀었나 보네.
Make him long. Is this sufficiently long?
게임은 끝났어. 네가 이겼다, 로지언. 이의 제기는 없어.
야, 게임은 잘 봤어. 그럼 난 소냐처럼 쿨하진 못해.
That is true.
친구들을 데려온 기념으로 나도 내 친구들 좀 소개시켜줄게.
You're long.
갬블은 오로지 재미를 위해서 하는 거라고 너네 조직이 그랬던 것 같은데.
You think about that janky hitbox? Yeah, this is Jigglypuff's back air in Melee.
결과에 바로 승복하는 것보다는 이게 더 재밌지 않아?
누가 이기든 간에 힘으로 밀고 갈 생각이었네.
야, 생각해봐. 난 힘도 있고 부하들도 있는데 고작
그래, 차라리 잘 됐네. 나도 아까부터 좀이 쑤시던 참이라서.
This was the first time I lost a fight in Limbus, chat. And I assume most of you too. This was like the fight.
내가 먼저다.
결투는 끝났다.
No? I mean, if you didn't play it at launch... It's a very different experience on launch as opposed to everything else. Because at launch, I didn't know what upties were. I didn't know what leveling was. So I had dog shit IDs without any sort of anything. So, is this an Earth fight? Yeah, it is. Played a launch, still won? Fair enough then. I don't think it was a super hard fight. I think it's just the... That would... Don't... Okay, good. If she lost that, that would have been insane. There was no EXP stage? True. There was also no Threadlocks. Hi, Ida. Oh, wow. Ishmael made the screen red, I think. Huh. Launch I added too many skill slots and too little turns to prepare? Yeah.
적대 세력을 배제했습니다.
Okay, and there she goes.
완전히 쉬어라. 야, 설마 벌써 죽었냐?
MDXP with choice between red and yellow boxes. God, I forgot about that.
압도했습니다. 제 기존 검술보다 한층 더 향상된 기술을 쓸 수 있었다고
And here's the dungeon. I can finally convert my XP to modules, I think.
대폭 증가하겠군요.
Yes, I should be safe too. Alright. Canto 2 Dungeon, which has the most underwhelming final boss ever. I'll level up a little bit. Who loves Baba Yaga? Honestly, I think most people don't even know it's called Baba Yaga. That ice castle thing that I hate. Okay.
이번 지휘도 부탁드립니다.
That was called Baba Yaga? It is. I don't think we ever learned its name, though. Don't we only see it in Rhyme Shankigo? Or in the status as well?
소망력도 사용하지 않고 어떻게 이긴 거예요?
Yeah. Okay, I remember it on the status and also on the obviously on Rhyme Shank.
아니, 그것보다 어떻게 이길 거라고 확신을 한 건데요?
아이고, 잠깐. 질문은 천천히 하나씩, 알겠지? 철공의 보스는 처음부터 콩콩이파 보스를 제일 경계하고 있었어.
어떻게 알았지?
Merceau!
정조차 읽기 불가능한 전신 의치였을 텐데.
당연한 얘기야. 애초에 콩콩이파 보스에게는 소망력 추출 기계가 있으니까. 이번 도박에서도 100이면 100 쓸 거라고 확신하고 있었겠지.
그럼 일부러 네가 소망 스티커를 부착하는 것처럼 보이도록 유도를 했단 말이야?
맞아. 그런 다음에 올인을 외친 거지.
올인?
그쪽 눈에는 내가 터무니없을 정도로 배짱 있어 보여야 했으니까. 모든 도박은 다 기세로 판가름 나는 거야. 봐봐. 너희도 내가 소망 스티커를 가지고 있는 것처럼 생각했잖아? 사실 소망 스티커니 뭐니 하는 것도 결국 바라고 기대하는 마음을 그럴듯하게 이름 붙여놓은 거지 뭐. 스스로에 대한 믿음이 확실한 사람에겐 그냥 괴상한 종이 쪼가리에 불과하다고.
What does that mean, Rhodia? Because you definitely don't have unshakable faith in yourself.
그럴 리가.
Maybe when it comes to money.
소망력 특이점은 이미 광범위하게 증명된 정식 기술이에요. 수만 명의 사람들이 소망력에만 목을 매면서 의존하고 있는데.
요즘 같은 시대엔 자신감을 심어주는 것만큼 그럴듯한 것도 없겠지. 하지만 난 다르다는 말씀.
I'm built different.
난 옛날부터 스스로에 대한 믿음이 있었거든.
Yeah.
믿음이 있다는 건 마음이 곤두박질치지 않아도 된다는 것이요.
These songs kind of got the read.
그 믿음 어떻게 하면 얻을 수 있겠어?
아, 그거? 진짜 간단한 방법인데. 특별히 전수해주지. 제일 쩌는 건 나니까 누가 무슨 소리를 짓거리든 다 개소리구나.
Don't listen to anybody else. Smile.
확실히
Okay.
맞네요.
묻지 않았던 쪽이 나았을지도 모르겠어.
잠깐만. 이러면 게임을 이긴 보람이 없잖아. 왜 이렇게 숨죽이면서 내려가야 하는 거야? 저 곡괭이질하고 있는 노예들은 누군데?
우리가 소유권을 얻은 건 맞지만
This is like the only other scene I remember in the dungeon besides the very end of the dungeon.
저들한텐 우리가 침입자일 거예요.
Because there's a good Gregor moment, and that's like it.
굴을 파는 중에도 알뜰살뜰 금고까지 만들어놨군요. 아름다운 광경이네.
For the robots, I mean like actual like story scenes, not fights.
마지막엔 지폐 냄새를 맡으면서 잠들 거야.
그러고 보니 아까 우릴 위아래로 훑어보던 그자와는 아는 사이였나?
고향 친구지. 원래 동창회란 건 그런 거야.
우리 그렉도 지난번에 옛 전우들이랑 살벌하게 인사하지 않았어?
그렇게 말하면
철창들 속에 뭔가 움직이고 있네요.
Oh, Hong Lu. Oh, Hong Lu. Oh, buddy. Oh, that probably sparks some pretty bad memories for you, huh?
아, 애완동물이라도 기르는 걸까요?
당신네 집에서는 철창을 부술 듯이 뒤흔드는 걸 애완동물이라고 말하나 보죠?
Yeah,
죄종들이군요.
yeah.
유리 씨가 들었으면 기가 차서 코웃음만으로 3명 정도는 날렸을 소린데.
유리 씨.
이론적으로는 가능해요.
Only back in Canto 2? I mean, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Kim Ji-hoon has like a vague outline of every Canto.
인간에 준하는 지적 능력을 지니고 있고 수차례의 실험을 거쳤던 검증된 관리법이 있다면요.
뭐 성공만 한다면 훌륭한 경비견이 될 수는 있었겠네요.
어라, 이분들 자세히 보니 손가락이나 몸 일부분이 물어뜯겨 있어요. 이런 게 유행인가 보죠?
If the foreshadowing is vague enough, you can get away with a lot. That is true. You know what? We'll bring Dietchi Rodia along. I feel like she'll be fine even at level 11.
경호원의 죄종들까지 이거 귀찮아지는데.
무슨 좋은 수 없어, 그래? 전쟁에서 선발대로 섰다며. 네가 나서 봐.
Why is your Dietchi Rodian only level 11? Because I have not used her yet, and I have used her a lot on my main account.
아이 그게 왜 지금? 밀지 마.
Time to start a revolution.
이봐. 그쪽이나 우리나 복 유쾌한 상황 같이 나는데 좋게 넘어가는 거 어때? 우린 저 금고의 돈을 노리는 게 아니야. 물론 돈이 있으면 좋긴 하겠지만 우리는 아래층으로 내려가고 싶은 거야. 귀찮은 일은 안 생기게 만들게. 못 본 척 보내주는 거 어때?
Me counting the amount of Soda Hong Lu, potential man, potential woman jokes in my chat this stream.
4,791만 원.
알아듣게 얘기 안 하면 남손 다 분이다.
아마 남은 손가락을 다 분질러 버리겠다는 뜻인 것 같아요.
Oh, he does translate here. True.
갚아야 돼. 빚을 전부 갚아야 곡괭이질 한 번 당해.
잠깐. 거기 웬 소란이지?
I'm Marcel.
이렇게는
Why do they use this fucking story theme for everything in this Canto? Stop it!
무슨 말도 안 되는 행패냐? 사람을 묶어놓고 곡괭이질만. 다 같이 일어서자. 대항을 해보자. 자, 돌진.
너 뭐하냐?
프로파간다인가?
Oh, there's Marcel.
예감스럽게도 먹혀들진 않았군.
Huh. You being part of N-Corp makes that interesting.
그래, 저들은 말이야. 평생을 버러지처럼 남을 등쳐먹거나 자기들이 등쳐먹어진 자들이야. 그런 되도 않는 훈수 몇 마디로 갑자기 정신을 차리겠어?
다음부터
Yeah, you would fucking know, wouldn't you, Odysseus? Yeah, okay.
태어나서 연기라고는 한 번도 안 해봤던 거야?
그만해. 나도 부끄러우니까.
Oh. Who am I? I'm nobody. First Pecatulum Ire mention, I think. Or fight. Love these guys. And that's the last Gregor moment where he's not treated like complete shit, and even then he's still the butt of a joke, I think.
설마 벌써 죽었냐?
Miss Gregor speaking German? Yeah. Yeah. He just hasn't had any moments where he would do it, I think, anyways. Second worst Pecatolum? Nah. Chat, what's the best Pecatolum?
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 치워버리죠.
승부처다. 결투는 끝나지 않아.
I think we can all agree that the best Pecatolum is Wrath.
무지하니까
Envy, okay, Envy is pretty good, actually, that's true.
직접 알게 한다.
I like the little Wrath dog Pecatolum Ire. Wrath because he's doggy, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna boil you, Esku. That's a little bit dramatic, don't you think? Just a tad? Gluttony one. Nobody likes the gluttony ones, come on. Is it best? What do you mean by best? Just which one do you like the most? Let's go. What's your favorite board game? Probably... I don't really play that many board games, but Arkham Horror, the card game, is a good one. If anyone in chat has played Arkham Horror, the card game, that is a very fun game for the most part. Oh no, you play Arkham Horror. That's... what does that mean? Root is a goated board game? I played Root twice, and I thought it was okay both times. Opinion on Ji-Chun Fishmel. She's lost the most clashes out of anyone on my team by a long shot. But also I'm using her in Canto fucking 2. God, there's not even a boss on this first floor, huh? It's just a sloth Pecatolum. That's so lame. Will you fiend for Lei Hengmer on this account? I will not. I would like to use more unique IDs, which, I mean, he kinda counts. I'll do like a few polls on his banner, because I'll be streaming just tangentially alongside the banner. If I get him, I'll use him. But I won't be particularly going for him. There's not a single boss fight in this whole dungeon. The robots kinda count. I'd count the robots. As much as I fucking hate their design philosophy. What's your favorite newer ID? Middle Sinclair by a long shot. He still counts as new, right? Are we counting that? Or do I have to choose from the fucking Hay shows?
빚쟁이들의 도움을 받은 셈이 됐군.
우연이지 뭐.
My middle skincare? Because I like Envy Resonance a lot. If you have the means, chat, and you have not played an Envy Resonance team, I recommend it. Thank you, Marcel. Whoa, whoa, 2 lines in a row?
불길해요. 왜 2층부터는 경호원이 보이지 않는 거죠?
I used an Envy team for the entirety of Canto 8 Part 2. It took forever, but it was very fun. I forgot they speak. I forgot they speak. How did I forget that they speak? The game of vitesse.
이 구간부터는 땅굴 파는 작업을 본격적으로 들어갔던 모양이야.
How did I forget about this scene? I guess that's how forgettable Canto 2 kind of ends up being, huh?
강화 인간들을 대량으로 생산시킬 리는.
Why the fuck is a casino doing this? Did we get an explanation? I feel like we probably do. What were your Envy Resonance IDs? Middle Sinclair, Middle Dawn, Harpooner. Oh, fuck yeah. Wait, sorry. It's so fucking good. Do you need planks of wood? Come on down to Home Depot. We'll get you whatever you... Cav is getting concerned. What was the comp for the MVR's team? I'd have to check the VOD of my Part 2 gameplay. Let me get past this song first so I stop jamming. So it's Middle Sinclair, Middle Dawn, Harpooner Heathcliff. I used Reindeer Hong Lu because he was required. And honestly, he did pretty well. No, not Tiechi. Princess Roja I used. It was the most inconsistent member by far. So I don't know if... I recommend Diechi over her if you're going to use a Rodian. Though C Rodia would also probably work. I think she has an Envy skill 1. So that could probably work as well. Red Eyes Ryoshu and... one more that I'm forgetting currently. No, Middle Salt, I did not use Middle Merceau. And all of these suck ass. So, I don't want to fight the encounter. Chat, which one do you like the most? Fist, feet, or hearts? Yo, Spoonsies, entry fee is not a thing, actually, but okay. Thank you. Multicracks. Ah, yes, it was Multicrack Faust, that is true. I like feet, yeah, what a surprise, okay. +1 speed. What does that mean? Is that like 1 haste, or is that 1 max speed, 1 min speed? Huh. That's before they did more precise wording. Most employers were given the season 1 egos more readily. You get a free one after 2 weeks, so... Oh my god, this fucking fight, holy shit. I'm already bored. What do you think the next Walpurgis IDs will be? I think it'll be Queen of Hatred Dawn. I think it'll be potentially Yisong Knight of Despair or Rodia Knight of Despair, and then the ego will likely be a Knight of Despair ego, and it will go to the one that does not get the ID. It is more likely to be Rodian, because she has not had a Walpurgis ID, and Yisong has, and he's not had a Walpurgis ego. Also, did I see this right? Holy shit, that is unfortunate. 3+1, god. Uptie 1 multi-coin IDs are really neutered. What status will they be? I think Queen of Hatred will be Rupture, and Knight of Despair will be Sinking. What a surprise. And Yisong does not need another Sinking 3-star? True, actually. Holy shit. That is real. Greg and Merceau have 0 Whelp IDs. Yep, neither do Ishmael or Rodian. No Ahab mail on no Ahab mail on Envy Team. I used She Ishmael's support passive for more counter power, actually. God, this song gets so much worse after you get midway through this fight. This fight sucks ass. Still okay though. Painter Dawn is gonna be charge ID. I was gonna mention that as a possibility. I think that definitely could happen. How did you get multi-crack Heathcliff? There was a... How the fuck did that... Ow! Jesus. And we'll investigate the factory. I got multi-crack Heathcliff through the target extraction. Well, hey, we can put Dietchi Rodian tankiness to the test. Queen will be burned. Please do not... Please. Please, please, please. Do not give another burn ID to Walpurgisnacht. Jesus Christ, it does not need more Walpurgis-locked good things. Okay, someone mentioned the background thing. What do you do on the background? I've heard about that for so long. Let's turn this down a little bit. What's the thing you do to make something happen? Press a button. 1, 2, or 3. One, two, three, number key? Wait, why does... That is not working. Well... I know that's not a... this is like an actual thing. Wrong stage, is it? It's a different background for the same fight? Damn, really? I turned on number lock. I tried it both ways. Chad, do you love the city you live in? A lot of people are split. Okay, more people are saying no. Are you supposed to press no? Doesn't it not matter so long as you do the same input 3 times? God, that was annoying. I got scared for a second. I forgot Heathcliff was up there. How did he scare you? He's just a little guy.
잠깐만. 아직 충전 덜 했거든.
Press yes, you explode and take 90% of your max HP. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
직접 알게 합니다.
I love exploding. 3 yes inputs or 5 total inputs? Okay, that's... Because I remember that happening to me when I pressed a mix of both of them. But that's how. That makes sense. God, where Canto 1 had like a story every single node, this one is... I feel like I'm doing MD. I remember this event being funny. Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't have any Wrath IDs. Oh no, we're fine. We'll do Heathcliff here. Okay, I don't have to mortgage my house.
이 기능이었던 것 같은데. 됐다.
We'll do Rhodia.
이건 아는 거였어.
Duh. I trust Merceau. Fuck you, Merceau. God fucking damn it. Reset. I don't think that's how that works. Maybe if you were nicer to Kamim. Hey, maybe British people in my chat shouldn't talk.
직접 알게 합니다.
Esgu opinion on Pablo. He's a funky little guy. Oh, is this the stage? I hope it's not. Merceau was distracted by a dono. That's true. You're right, Sank Merceau should have an innate, like, lower chance to hit heads. Esgui. Don't call me that. Do you think we should get more animal IDs where they don't look human? Personally, I think, like, that would be cool, but I don't really care that much. I just want IDs where they look cool. It's this one? Okay. Got it. I'm locked in. Does something come out? Is that it? Okay, that's... You should, like, click out, you get, like, a secret boss. This is such a weird thing. I have no clue why that's there. I think it is just a funny door. You go, oh, ha ha ha, the, door opens. That is so silly. New Shadow Crystal? You know, let's go. I'm old. Sorry, Deltarune reference, my bad. Debug feature? I would be shocked if that was I am not fighting more guys. No, thank you. Okay, right, I forgot. Red Shoes is one of the Abno bosses in this fucking dungeon. I don't even think there's a story node before it. Yeah, we're fighting these guys now. Clippity cloppity, tap away.
삶은 고통스러운 법.
Knight versus all 12 sinners at Canto 8, who wins? These are two very different power systems. Do you put on the shoes? No. There's no reason to. I'm back. Did I miss anything good? You missed Canto 2's dungeon, which is very thrilling. I look forward to replaying Canto 3's dungeon, actually. That'll be fun. Canto 3 and Canto 8's dungeons are the only ones that have done something right. And that is give it non-linearity in a fun way.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
As opposed to non-linearity to just give you more fights for no reason. Nice unbreakable coin. That was awesome. Canto 6 dungeon is better? True, no dungeon is better than any dungeon. Canto 3 is when they start using melee for the last fight. Can you imagine if Baba Yaga had a melee song? What a waste that would fucking be. If I was Cassie Way, I would have felt like ripped off. Like, damn, this is where you use my song that I spent months on. This guy's so annoying to clash with. Canto 8 is not linear? I mean, in the sense that there's, like, actual reasons to do fights and there's cool events you can go to in side rooms. I am Baba Yaga and I represent Rodian's quietness. Doo-doo-doo. Ouchie. Walk, frozen legs, I knew you were still with me. Yeah. Jesus Christ, we're getting cooked. Okay. Get this shit off of me! Okay, good. I was gonna be concerned. And now we win. This guy's pretty nasty back then. I think people forget that, like, almost all the launch IDs were... the good ones, anyway, were really fatal to Blunt. Add on the lust weaknesses for most of the base egos. Okay, these backgrounds are so pretty, by the way. The music during this last part of the dungeon is something I remember. This part's actually good. First two floors are mid, but then we actually start locking in a bit.
이상 현상이 잦아질수록 긍정적인 신호라고 생각하는 편이죠.
Yeah, favorite sinner? Heathcliff. God fucking damn. I forgot he did that.
지금 그거 농담은 아니었으면 좋겠어요.
네. 뭐.
Did you call? Yeah. Okay, when I first did this dungeon, I remember I did all of these nodes thinking I'd get something. Guess what you get for doing all these nodes, chat?
삶을 깨치기 위함이라.
Right, it plays Rodian's story theme here. This is a cool background, though. Nothing, you're right, very good. It's nothing. But hey, we get to hear Rodian pass on a bit early, I guess.
시간 끌 것 없이 모조리 지워버리죠.
played it earlier this year and I forgot what Canto 2 dungeon looks like. Yep, I only remember this floor. I genuinely forgot that the mines is the first floor of the dungeon. This background is... There's something weird about this background. It looks like lower quality than other ones. I guess it's kind of cool though. Remember Canto 3 dungeon though? I'm actually... Okay, I said this during the Canto 1 stream where I was like, oh, I'm really looking forward to Canto 1. I am looking forward to replaying every single Canto that is not Canto 2. So... But I think Canto 3 is where I'll be much more engaged on the writing again. Because I wanna re-experience Cromer. Am I wrong if I say that Dear Lou is the best design charge ID ever? I think he's cool. Yeah. Looking forward to replaying Canto 4. I'm looking forward to replaying Canto 4 to see if I am justified in thinking that it's probably going to go below Canto 1 for me. That is why I'm looking forward to replaying Canto 4. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Because there is Somjo, which is a big fucking deal. How about you stream Intervalos? They'll probably be their own separate stream. I'm gonna be streaming a lot. The improvements they made helped a lot. I'm hoping that most of my negative memories of Canto 4 are from the fact that the fights dragged on for so fucking long. Wait, are we... Is this Baba Yaga? Is it one node? Do we get one node of Rhodia lore? Wait, what? Not farm SP before the boss? I'll do like one. By the way, I did this kind of cheese strat in the Canto 8 dungeon too. Because I knew I was gonna need it. I'll get a bit of SP. You don't even need Bringer? I mean, to be fair, you don't need to bring Gregor into the Golden Apple fight. That one's more weird. Let's be honest. You also don't need to bring Sinclair to Cromer. Which is also very weird. If there's anything they should adjust about these old Cantos, it's probably that, really. Canto 4 drags long enough to bring the story enjoyment down. I remember really not liking the dungeon as well. Sinclair is buff for Cromer only if you have the mark. Who has the highest sanity here? Rhodian does. Oh, that's because of the on-kill SP. We'll just do this as it is. 2-slot multi-heath? Fine, yeah. I should be able to, like... Or I have Yasu Yada equipped, I think. You have insane opinions and I respect it. Love hearing them because they're genuinely interesting to hear. Look, as much as people will shit on my opinions, I will stick by them. If I still believe them. Kya-line hair. I've never heard that description. I forgot he's got a cool sword.
나는 가끔 머릿속이 복잡해질 때마다 이곳으로 오곤 했어. 비록 네가 좋아하는 날락 의자나 위스키는 없지만 여기는 외투를 아무리 단단히 여며봐도 추위가 뚫고 들어와. 그래서 생각이 더 명료해져.
먼저 와 있을 줄은 몰랐는데 말이야.
Why didn't you upload a video for Nocturnal Sweeping, by the way? Because I fucking hated the fact that intervallo was almost ruined for me by the fact that Ricardo was on the map screen, and I figured people would not want to see my reactions because I was genuinely upset for the entire Ricardo fight. And so I figured people would have been like, why is he so angry?
나와 대원들은 일찌감치 이곳으로 통하는 지름길을 알고 있었어. 이 지역의 부정한 것들을 통해서 얻어낸 자료였지. 대의를 위한 큰 힘이 묻힌 공간에 대한 자료 말이야.
Okay. The reason why it makes me so upset is you saw that recording? I don't, actually. The reason why it makes me so fucking upset is because I value the Ricardo fight so high. Canto 5, Node 30 is fucking peak. Like, unbelievable peak. And then, in the interval where he returns, he's spoiled on the map. Like, what the fuck? It's so upsetting.
하지만 이 황금 가지가 묻혀 있는 공간에만 근접하게 도달했을 뿐 어찌할 방도가 보이지 않았지.
25구에 박혀 있을 줄만 알았는데.
Okay, no, I like the Team Rocket joke and everything. Like, once I got over it, it was good. But the fact that, like, it's supposed to be this cool thing, it's like, holy shit, Ricardo's back! But you just see it on the map beforehand, it's like, okay, well, I guess Ricardo's here, okay. It's so weird. I hate that choice.
소냐, 네 덕에 죄 없는 상인들도 전부 돈을 빼앗기고 있었어.
그거 알아, 로자? 이곳은 원래 성애가 가득 끼어 있을 뿐인 조금 기묘한 장소에 불과했어.
The sieges of Canto 5 took my immersion after the fight. I can understand the perspective, but also just he's fucking Ricardo, and the music, the moment, the fact that the fight is the first genuinely, like, pretty damn tough fight if you're blind going into it. Like, holy shit. It is such a good fight.
하지만 이것 봐. 지금은 거대한 성과 단단한 얼음들로만 뒤덮인 곳이 되었네. 네가 막 이곳으로 발걸음을 한 순간.
And I'm thanking God. I'm thanking God above that unbreakable coins were not around back then.
마치 내가 오면 변할 걸 알고 있었다는 듯한 말투네. 어떻게 알았지?
They confirm to show up the map after you beat the fight. Here's the thing, they do that earlier in the same intervalo! Wei and Shichun, I believe, only show up... Like, I'm pretty sure that some of the little, like, the sprites only show up on the map after you've done the node. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly sure that's how it works. So the fact that Ricardo is just there, and it's super obvious, because who the fuck else is purple and looks like that, actually pisses me off.
정보의 출처는 여러 가지가 있지만
They're still there before?
필요는 없어, 로자.
Are you sure? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Either way, it should not be too hard to fucking not do that. I'd rather just not have it at all, as neat as it is for some of the other things. Purple Horde's Wild Hunt. Yeah, he's back.
애초에 나 때문이라고 어떻게 단언하지? 난 뒷골목을 쏘다니는 마술사가 아니란 말이야.
어려울 것 없어. 그저 얼음 속 잠든 이들의 얼굴만 봐도 이것 봐. 네가 사랑했던
25만 원.
이게 고작 그 정도 값이라고요?
그러니까 말이 되지 않나? 오래된 만큼 흠집도 작고 윤기도 나지
Wicked
않아.
tax collector. Yeah.
사실 다른 곳에선 20만 원도 아까운 수준이야. 나머지는 모두 쓸모도 없는 쓰레기뿐이군. 이로써 뱉어야 할 세금은 모두 40만 원이네.
왜 가난한 자들은 일할수록 더 가난해지기만 할까? 진짜 어이없지. 전당포 주인의 금고에 돈이 쌓여갈수록 우리 이웃들은 추억마저 저울질당하며 푼돈 취급을 받고 있었어. 소냐는 항상 어려운 말을 섞어 쓰면서 사람들을 끌어모았고 그들의 아래에 유로집이라는 이름의 조직이 세워졌지.
Sonya looks like Escu if he didn't look like Escu. You are very observant.
처음엔 괜찮았어. 머리가 텅텅 빈 놈들도 소냐의 말에 껌뻑 죽어서 뒷골목의 어려운 자들을 돕곤 했으니까. 하지만 소냐는 뭔가가 부족하다는 표정일 뿐이었지.
Okay, but imagine if this was like Hong Lu's final fight, where instead of it's just one node, in the middle of like an actually good boss fight, Rhodia was giving this narration between phases or something. Instead, it's just like this, which I know it's early Limbus, but you know, I can't help but compare a little bit.
탁자에서 어떻게 골목을 둥지를 바꿀까 고민하는 데에만 열중인 집단이 되어버렸어. 그래서 나는 그들을 떠났던 거야. 탁상 공룡 가지고는 배골른 이웃을 먹여 살릴 순 없으니까.
하지만 내가 누누이 말했잖아, 로자. 우리는 때를 기다려야 한다고.
소냐, 미안한데 그 때라는 건
Early Limbus is lucky it had the audience it did and does a lot wrong. But it also does a lot right. You know?
유로지비의 막내.
Didn't they do the talk in between Fight and Canto 3? I'm just using Canto as an example.
기도가 막혀서 죽은 다음에도 찾아오지 않았어.
큰 일을 위해선 더 큰 힘과 더 자세한 정책이 필요해. 부의 재분배를 위해서 말이야. 그리고 그런 방향으로 나아가기 위해서는 사사로운 잡음은 생기기 마련이지.
사사로워? 우리는 원래 사사로운 자들을 돕기 위해서 시작했어.
It's such a shame because I genuinely think that the idea of a group being like we should take down the rich in the city is a really interesting concept, considering how commonplace stuff like augments are. Like literally, the richer you are, the stronger you are in the city. You can't really be a powerful fixer without being rich. To some degree, right? And yet, the story, I think, is handled... like, again, this is the only node in the dungeon that actually even talks about Rodian's past, unfortunately. Red Rising? Holy shit, Red Rising mentioned. I have those on my bookshelf, those books.
네가 하고 있던 일들은 유로지비가 하고 있던 일들은 내가 바랬던 방향과는 맞지 않아.
They could have done a lot more with this, but even in TKT, they didn't really do enough with it, I think. Which is a shame. They do it better, but not enough.
그래서 직접 나서기로 결심한 거야?
당연하지. 우리 마을에 필요했던 건 언제 올지 모르는 그때만.
Say it with me, chat. What does Hongwon need?
눈앞에 놓인 도끼를 망설임 없이 집어들 수 있는 사람이니까.
Good CG coming up, though.
그날도 이웃들 중 대부분이 4일 이상은 배를 곪고 있었을 거야.
Kali was strong while being in a poor living space, but that could be interpreted in multiple ways. I mean, the red mist is a bit of an exception, but yeah, that's fair.
그런데도 바람은 봐주는 일 없이 날카로웠고 굶주린 자의 갈라진 피부를 사정없이 핥혀댔어. 나는 우리 이웃들이 사흘 밤낮을 토할 듯이 먹어대도 티도 안 날 만큼의 많은 돈이 있는 금고를.
그래서 어떻게?
잠깐만, 나 이거 그만하면 안 돼?
She doesn't want to be vulnerable.
이곳은 황금 가지가 공명하면서 너를 위해 생겨난 일종의 고해실이야. 그리고 고해실은 주로 죄인의 참회를 위해 생기는 곳이지.
불쌍한 로지온 녀석. 네가 대단한 구원자라도 되는 줄 착각하나 본데.
Why do we not get to... I'm sure that's very... Like, you can hear what that is in Korean, right? We just don't get to hear it in English? Or read it in English? Or is she a sweeper? We're gonna stream tomorrow for when Lace Salt releases? I don't know, like, it would just be me being like, well, Lace Salt. At that point, I may as well just make a video reacting to it, but I've already done enough slop, I think, regarding him.
하지만 로자, 평생을 이웃에게 수탈만 일삼을 줄 알았던 노파가 갑자기 모든 걸 포용하며 자신의 돈을 내놓을 사람이 아니라는 것.
Sweeping up all the tax dollars, yeah.
알았더라면 너도 처음부터 도끼 따위는 들고 가지 않았겠지.
불쌍한 로지온 녀석.
This used to be written, I think?
네가 대단한 구원자라도 되는 줄 착각하나 본데.
Speed paint for his Uptide 3 art. Yeah, Esgu drawing stream for Leihang.
그렇게 당당하게 내 돈을 요구해도 달라지는 건 없네. 너희도 저 뒷골목 비렁뱅이와 다를 바 없는 버러지들일 뿐이지.
그래. 그녀의 머리를 가른 건 나야.
Yeah.
황금 거위의 배를 가르듯 노파의 두개골을 깨끗하게 갈라내었지. 결국 누군가는 했어야 할 일이었잖아. 황금 거위는 스스로의 욕심에 의해 기회의 끈을 자른 얼간이의 일화지만 우리는
I love the single Rhodia eye here. This one's really good. Yeah. This one's just fantastic.
그리고 그 배에는 확실하게 황금알이 가득 배어 있었으니까.
그래. 그 노파는
She angry? Well, she's not just angry.
세금 수탈자였지.
It's multiple emotions in this moment. It's... Am I crazy what happened to the color? You might have seen the loading screen version, which I think gets rid of this filter. But it's not just her being angry. It's a, I mean, she says it in her base ego. Or, well, I guess it's the name of her base ego. What is cast cannot be undone, right?
하지만 그녀가 그렇게 활개를 치고 다닐 수 있었던
Oh shit, I forgot about this.
그녀의 동생이 중지의 조직원이기에 가능했던 일이었어.
나는 굶어 죽어가는 이웃들을 위해 도끼를 휘둘렀어.
아니, 너는 스스로를 위해 휘두른 거야. 네가 그저 평범한 사람에 불과하지 않다는 사실을 견딜 수가 없었던 거지. 알고 있어? 중지는 자신의 식구를 건든 자들을 절대 잊지 않아.
That sibling Ricardo. And then Albert Einstein showed up and collapsed.
그들은 누가 했느냐가 중요한 게 아니라 자신들을 건들면 어떻게 되는지가 더 중요한 자들이야.
I just casually rolled 3 wild hunts in 1 10 roll. What the I mean, okay, on the Heathcliff banner that isn't ridiculous, but also still what the fuck, dude? Did you already have Heathcliff? I mean, 150 Heathcliff shards, you take that.
처음으로 질 좋은 부위에 고기를 씹고 있던 뒷골목 주민들의 기쁨은 그대로 시체가 되어 탑처럼 쌓였지. 카지노 밖에 쌓여있던 그 차들의 탑처럼 말이야. 네가 그날 이후로 얼마나 고통스럽고 죄악감으로 뒤덮인 나날을 보냈는지 알고 있어.
Remember people were theorizing about what the middle's unique quirk was pre-Canto 5 because of that name drop? Vaguely, yeah. I was not too involved with the community pre-Canto 5, honestly. Like, I made videos before Canto 5, but even then I was much less in the space.
스스로가 황금 거위를 가른 얼간이와 다를 바가 없었음을 깨달은 네가
그날 이후로 그 어떤 것도 더 이상 온전한 내 것으로 느껴지지 않았어. 모두 나 때문.
다 괜찮아, 로자.
괜찮아.
난 말이야, 로자. 세상을 바꾸기 위해 수천 권의 책을
To change the world, I read books and sent thoughts and prayers on Twitter.
도시 곳곳에서 사람들도 만나왔어. 지배 계급의 착취로부터 벗어나 마침내 피역업자들의 진정한 해방을.
Aren't you a new player? You know what? I'm gonna name my Canto 3 stream New Player Plays Canto 3 for the first time. Heartwarming. How about that?
그 세상을 만들기 위해서 말이야. 하지만 정답은 바꾸는 것에 있지 않았어. 이미 잘못 써내려간 페이지는 영영 되돌릴 수 없지. 잘 봐. 이게 너와 내가 도달할 수 있는 세상이야.
Please do.
네가 공명한 황금 가지를 통해 만들어갈 수 있는 그런 세상.
It's pretty hard to know. Yeah, Kirkham Heathcliff is pretty elongated. If I put him in the middle, even then... Oh shit, oh, I made him big again, fuck. Just ignore him, don't worry about it, chat. He's fine there.
지상에서는 백올른이 하나 없기를. 정신적인
There's more CGs here than I remember.
추구할 수 있는 권리가
Damn.
누구에게나 있기를. 나와 함께한다면 그 세상을 너에게 선물로 줄게. 마치 처음부터 아무 일도 일어나지 않았던 것처럼.
누가 이해할 수 있을까? 잠깐뿐이었지만 맛보았던 그 세계는
Hey, what's your favorite pass on so far? If by so far you mean to the point I've played in the story at this point, it's Gregor's. Overall, it's Gregor's.
잠시 눈에 담았을 뿐이었지만 잠시도 그 순간을 잊고 싶지 않아서 꿈이라면 다시는 깨어나지 않기를. 차라리 내가 꿈 세계의 주민이기를 바라고 싶을 정도였다. 그럼에도 미안. 그래도 난 거절.
Okay, no, she does give an answer.
왜일까? 아직 나는 따뜻해지고 싶지가 않아. 조금 더 이 추위에서 떨어야겠어.
My true character study's gonna have to wait.
언제쯤 따뜻해져도 될지 그 대답을 찾을 때까지는. 아, 그리고 수냐, 너 내가 성질 못 이기고 앞장서서 처리하러 갈 거라는 걸 미리 알고 있었지?
It's very intentional that it plays upbeat music as the facade comes back on for Rhodia. It's very sad to see.
로자, 넌 이해하기 어렵겠지만
And what the fuck was this about?
너가 가지고 있을 거라고 기대를 하고 왔지만 오히려 다른 친구들에게서 보이는.
Like, what are you talking about here, brother?
표지? 그게 무슨?
더군다나 넌 표지를 볼 수 있지도 않지. 그 말인즉슨 내겐.
I mean, I know what he's talking about, but like, why does he know? Why does he never show up again?
하지만 나는 달라. 그러니까 더 나은 세상을 위해선.
그래. 넌 책이 잘.
I thought she just called him a yapper.
비슷한 말을 했던 것 같아. 그래서 나는 너와 함께할 수 없어.
Sinclair and who? Great question.
각자 위에서나 오가는 말로는 역시 이웃들을 배부르게 할 수 없으니까. 너도 알겠지만 망나니 새끼가 어떻게 샌님 밑으로 들어가겠냐?
Yeah.
황금 가지는 저 성 안에 있어, 로자. 무사히 네가 원하는 걸 찾아.
Oh boy, I hope there's a big bird in there. Wait, does the... Wait, did we just go into the fight? Oh my god, oh god, Canto Zeus finale is such a fucking mess. I forgot. What the fuck? Why is this finale handled so poorly? Fucking hell. We get very nice, solemn music while we do the most boring fight in the game.
얌전히 있어라. 다시 결투는 끝나지 않아.
깨달음이 괴롭지.
Go girl, give us nothing. I don't want to blame her specifically. I'm doing this for more SP, by the way. Heathcliff, we did nothing that turn. Come on, calm down. We can just clash like this, and then like this.
설마 벌써 죽었냐?
They could have made the solo fight with Rodian and buffed her for the idea of going alone. Okay, there's at least something.
지금 제가 잘못 보고 있는 건 성이 무너지는 것이 아니라
네, 확실히 일어서고 있네요.
뒤돌아보지 마. 그냥 달리라고.
발소리. 사람의 것은 아니다. 제법 둔중하고 무거워.
Thank you, Marcel.
그냥 엄청 큰 게 쫓아온다고 말하면 되는 거잖아요.
그러는 편이 나았을지도 모르지.
탄테, 일단 어떻게 끝냈으니까 빨리 여길 나가자. 어? 아, 진짜 지금 그딴 게 문제야?
버스는 어디지?
The bus is not down here, buddy.
도움도 안 되는 소리 그만 짓거려.
처음으로 논리적인 말을 들은
Holy screen shake.
너는 이따가 대갈통을 부숴주마.
And then we don't even have Rodia's story theme anymore. This is like, it's like, why did the music God, this fucking fight is a disaster. No unique battle theme. God, it's so sad. Do you think his boss will return eventually? I fucking hope not. At least the big bird toe looks kind of cool. I agree. Even in the part earlier was just instrumental pass on. Even that's cool. Oh, right, these guys. And do they really have to give these guys 2 skill slots? I guess it's the finale fight of the Canto, but like, Jesus. Like, that's the worst thing about this fight, is that you can't win rate it. I shuck does suck. I fucking hate that thing in MD. So you're not a Heath? I will. I haven't forgot. Don't worry. Layers of nonsense packed into this boss is insane and impressive. I forgot just how jank it is. Like, ugh. I was hoping to like this Canto more revisiting it. I knew it was cope, but man. Right, only 2 attack weight because of the no SP conditional. At least we'll get to see a damn cool ego.
하나, 둘. 지면이 울릴 때마다 네 업을
The Elder's fallen asleep with this one? Yeah. Does that at least kill? God damn it! This Canto did have a lot of funny moments. That is one thing I can give it. Wow, what an intense final boss. No Cellar 2? That only happens when you have Uptype 4. I really wish I had Uptype 4 on Snake Merceau, because there's many times where I would have gotten the reuse. Notice how Honglu's memory of this fight was everyone leaving its best part in his mind? True.
끈질기구만.
한 놈 던져주지 그래? 어차피 나중에 되살리면 되는데.
What an insane fucking idea.
저를 왜 쳐다보는 거예요?
Throw the white boy, Dante.
이것은 내가 맡을게.
Throw the other white boy, Dante.
쏘냐? 무슨 꿍꿍이야? 보통 목적 없이 도와주는 놈들 치고 꿍꿍이가 없는 놈들은 못 봤단 말이야.
네가 도끼를 휘두르지 않고서 견딜 수 없는 날이 있었던 것처럼.
Okay, I really hate that I like Sonya. Like, God, he hasn't shown up in 2.5 years. He's such a cool idea, and then he's only here. Okay, not 2.5 years, 2 1/4 years.
나한테도 설명하기엔 아득한.
Not do Canto 3SQ? I don't think so, Cromer.
단테, 당신의 조직도.
See, even Sonya calls Dante Dante instead of something else. Stop fanboying, Cromer. Don't worry. I will give you your praise in your Canto.
때론 긍정은 시사하지. 그렇다는 것으로 알고 있겠어. 그리고
Made a cameo in the CG. I mean, like him talking.
당신에게도 찾아갈 테니.
Fucking Damian.
죄송해요. 잘못 봤나 봐요.
그래. 내게도 흔적을 남긴 그 아이.
Like, why do you know these things?
그리운 제외겠군.
Also, fucking Damian. God, you gotta remind me that guy. That guy's important. Nice.
하지만 다음에 만날 때에도 이런 호의적인 충동을 일으킬 거란.
Sure, I'll fucking fight you. I'll do anything. Like.
다수의 풍요를 위한 명확한 길이 보인다면 난 주저없이 다른 쪽을 선택할 거야.
로지온, 걱정되지는 않소.
Yeah, what next time?
뭐가?
결과 여하가 어떠하였든.
Imagine he shows up in Ryoshu's Canto of all things.
아, 걘 워낙 머리를 잘 굴릴 줄 아는 애라 알아서 살 방법을 찾고도 남아.
신로, 이상적인.
He really said ideal a lot back in the day. No wonder Korean players liked his song a lot more than American and English-speaking players.
잘 들었다. 하지만 마음에 걸리는 것이 남아있군. 소냐라는 자 말인데 그자가 추구했던 사상과 마지막에 보여준 행동은 서로 상충이 돼. 그러니 그자의 의도에 대해 명확히 짚고 넘어갈 필요가.
아, 잠깐. 이상도 그러더니 왜 다들 나보다 소냐한테 관심을 가지는 거야? 어쨌든 황금 가지를.
You know you're thinking about him deep down. Probably.
그리고 모두.
Hey, we don't talk about my past. Look at this.
이거 근처 카지노 아무데나 들린 다음에 교환하면 바로 현금으로 돌려받을 수 있어.
If I can give this Canto anything, it is better in retrospect in terms of Rojin's character, in the sense that she clearly is deflecting here, which is a lot more obvious after TKT. But, oh my god, in terms of pacing and gameplay mechanics and actual, like, cool developments, it is a nightmare disaster of a Canto. But it is funny. And I can't dismiss that.
우리 관리자님이 크게 한탕하셨을 때 날 세게 챙겨왔지. 어때 베르? 임무도 성공했는데 이번에야말로 육즙이 흘러나오는 툭불 등심을 먹어야 하지 않겠어?
Hype moment and aura? I mean, hardly even that.
어떻게 생각하지, 카로?
Feels like an Intervalo? I can't quite give it that treatment. You know what Intervalo does feel like, though? It does feel like TKT.
내 피도 먹고 싶어하는 것 같아. 육즙이 흘러나오는 신선한 고기.
아, 비유를 해도 그런?
좋아. 19회 골목 식당 추천은 로지온에게 맡기지.
Do you think there's any chance that Rhodey not having any character development is to show that Dante is bad at their job at the moment? I mean, in retrospect maybe, but in the moment when you're playing this, that's not clear at all.
알았어. 이제 좀 말이 통하네, 베르.
But with current knowledge, maybe?
역시 나는 좀 쩐다니까.
And then we have Pass On, which is sung for some reason. Look, I really praised the way that Gregor's Pass On perfectly wraps up this Canto, and I can say the exact opposite about this one, unfortunately. But he has a nice voice. Also, there's a nice Dawn face, at least. Can we skip? No, we're not skipping. There's something very notable about this CG, though. in a little bit. You think it's the weakest version of Pass On? That's next stream. Muted and sing over it? I don't even know this one's rhythm. Nah, don't diss Sinclair. Unfortunately, I will. Maybe my opinion will change. As undeserved as this Pass On is, it does have a very unique tone. I fucking adore this Heathcliff face. Like, holy shit, I love this Heathcliff face. And also the best drawing of Gregor we've ever gotten. Like, holy shit. I miss when he looked like an actual man and not a twink. I'm sorry, in the newer CGs, he does not have this beef on his arms. It's just true! He lost muscle. God, if Gregor atrophied over the course of Limbus, that's crazy. I mean, she sounds... It lacks confidence, and that's the point. But in terms of justification for it to play at the end... Oh, hi. Anyways. In terms of deserved to play at the end of a Canto, I think Rhodians has to be at the bottom. Easily. Yeah, did you guys forget about this? I didn't. I just thought I had to press skip before it would appear.
그 많은 돈을 전부 태워버리다니.
알잖아요, 헤르만. 옛날부터 돈은 제 친구가 아니었다는 걸.
인정하지. 보통의 몽상가들은 말만 번지르르 하지만 당신은 다르네.
It would have been a good subversion if she didn't sing Pass On. The thing is, at Canto 2's point, you don't know that they're all gonna sing the same song, right?
황금가지를 잘 가지고 오기만 했어도 칭찬까지 해줬을 테지만.
Where are you? You guys are seeing ideal where I am like not seeing it. Oh, that's why. Because it's not. It's idealists.
로저에게 그 세상을 보여줬어요. 나를 반하게 만든 이상의 세상.
Okay, there's the actual ideal.
하지만
So I guess Sonia was shown the same mirror stuff that Kathy was. That's kind of interesting.
넘어오질 않았던 모양이군.
당신이 말한 방법은 역시 틀렸던 것 같네요, 헤르만. 그런 말 몇 마디로 꼬드겨질 인물이 아니었어요.
그래서 아쉬움.
글쎄요, 옛날처럼 나를 따라주길 바랬던 것 같기도 한데. 아니, 옛날과 변한 게 없어서 차라리 다행인 것 같네요. 로자는 모든 게 이상적이고 완벽한 세상을 바라고 있지 않았어요. 오히려 그런 세상은 자신이 특별하다는 걸 확인받을 수 없으니 지루하다고 생각하지 않을까.
I think this moment is kind of Kim Ji-hoon telling to us, like, hey, by the way, all of that wasn't all there is to Rhodia. And even then, most people missed it. And I don't really blame them.
그런 생각이 들더군요.
외력에 흔들리지 않는 성인군자인가 싶었는데 너랑 다를 바 없는 몽상가였네?
아직 그 아이도 가야 할 길은 멀은 거겠죠. 로자는 인정하고 싶지 않아 하겠지만요.
이야기는 잘 알겠어.
책망하지 않는 건가요? 난 당신이 시킨 일을 완수하진 못했잖아요.
Are you gonna live stream the Intervalos? Yes, I am. I plan to, all of my activity on this account besides like MDs and XP Lux will be streamed. Ideally, anyway.
나무란다고 해서 가지가 솟아나는 것은 아니잖아. 괜찮아.
괜찮아.
지금 가지들이 어디에 있든 최후에 가지 다발을 손에 쥐는 자가 누구인지.
I missed this stream. Shoot. You have a Roja profile picture. That's probably. You know? Oh, right. Yay, base IDs. Yay, support passives. Backdoor volatility. Rail excavation. Mirror dungeon. Oh. Oh no, I'm being put into the mines. Okay, no, I'm not. I forgot that the unconfronting starts off with the K-Corp checkpoint. Okay. What's my lunacy total? Oh, delicious. Delightful, delightful, delightful. I forgot that the dungeon gives you 200 for the EX clear. Now grind MD. I want to keep the stream shorter than the other one. Okay, I will say, I'm genuinely interested to see how Mirror Dungeon feels on a newer account. I know I'm gonna gamble. Let me talk first. I'm very interested to know if MD is more fun on an account that will probably struggle with MD, and I think it will be. Which is cool. That said, I don't want to do standard... well, there's no reason to do this one either. There's really no reason to do this one either. I mean, if I could use a 3-star Heath, I guess. But I do want to use multi-crank for the foreseeable future. I'll do Heath. Yeah, ideal T, yeah. Could save for tomorrow. Save for salt. Do people want me to use Lehang Merceau on this account? Because I could save. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, okay, wait. Let's use some logic here. Oh. So, I will get 750 lunacy from the MD, right? I get 40 from here. I get 40 from here. What does that leave me at? And then maintenance lunacy. That's a pull. That's 10 pulls. No MD hard, but I just do 3 runs. Yeah, that's fine. I can do 3 MDs. That's fine. Just save? Clearly you don't know who I am. Clearly, you don't know who I am! God damn it, it's a fucking ego. This could be a Heathcliff ego too, and I already have one of those. If it's telepull, I'm gonna be upset. Hi, Fang on Honglu. That's the first Honglu ID. You know, that's actually good. You know, that actually makes Sinclair a lot better in some places. That's one of the best egos I could have gotten, probably. Okay, well. How'd I get 2 Honglus on the Heathcliff banner? Okay, well that's cool. Okay, cool, we can ignore that. Better than Telpal Heathcliff? True, because I already have a Heath slot. Mine my ego. Hello, Blubbering Toad. Use Fang Hunt? Do I really want to use Fang Hunt on... Holy shit, his kit is bare bones at Up Taiwan. I guess I could try and build a Rupture team. I've got 1, 2, 3. That's like literally it. I could not do a rupture team actually. Get lunacy from uptide 3. I don't have really enough thread. I did dupe some stuff. Okay, you guys said I could convert all at once. Is that true? People were like yelling at me before. Actually, I could try and go for multi-crack uptide 4 if I really commit to him. Four potency on base Gregor. I did think about base Gregor. I think that. Okay, I don't know why people were yelling at me then. Bunch of weirdos. What's my thread right now? Yeah, 19 is not very much. But I have been converting modules. So I'll lose 15 from MD. Let me just do this thread lux real quick. Just have 7 Heathcliff owned. That is true. Select one, then select another. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Are you gonna buy BP? Nope, I am not. Use Fang Hunt for anti-bleed. If I go to Canto 7, maybe. How is that Oh, I had the plus coin drop. That sucks. Suddenly one day plus 10 rupture. You think I have thread spin 4 suddenly one day? I rolled an 18 but did 19 damage. That's pretty awesome, bro. Hey, you're pulling my... Oh, fucking god. Hi, AEIOU. I remember you. You really like that boy, don't you? I mean, I guess I could use him for you. You've given me lots of dineros over the course of time. What's next, Canto? I guess... Does he resist Pierce? If he resists Pierce, he might actually be pretty good for Canto 3. Is this spoiler-free stream? No. I recommend reading the description of the stream. By the time he gets to Canto 7, we'll have access to Bad End Honglu. That is true. Will I have him on this account? Maybe not. I wonder if you're going to be able to get an actually decent team by, like, Canto 6. I wonder, too. That's part of the fun of doing this on a new account. Is this stream gluten-free? I've actually been eating a sandwich this whole time, so no, it is not. I'm the Fang Hunt Lu guy. Hi, chat. Yeah. Will you clear MDs on stream? Is that really the content you guys want? Do you guys really want me to do a normal MD right now? Like, be for realsies with me. Okay, I think that gave me lunacy? It should have. And I also have to do this. Yeah, that's a lot of yas, honestly. I'm surprised. Oh, you can hear Canto 3 music here. Also, this is the easiest Threadlux boss in the entire game. Yo, 9x2 Rupture? It's gone. I think you should do your first MD clear and hard mode clear on stream. Hard mode is fair. If I have to split up the Canto 3 stream into 2 streams anyways, I might do an MD at the start of that one. I don't know. But also I have to do 3 off stream before maintenance resets tomorrow, so... Please just die, buddy. Thank you. Canto 3 dungeon wants to be level 30, by the way. Yeah, I grinded a few tickets, luckily.
제 기존 검술보다 한층 더 향상된
God, it's
것을 쓸수
4 thread? Forget how bad the early ones are. Like, holy shit, they're terrible. Watch Ish story? I think I might end stream. I'm feeling pretty tired. Is there anything good in the battle pass? Not really. God, there's not even tickets? Jesus. Okay. Well, that was Canto 2. 8 thread on the skip. Isn't it only 6? Well, hey, I didn't even, like, fuck around too long, and this stream is still 4 hours. But hey, thanks for sticking around for the, probably the least exciting one of these streams. Hopefully every other one will be, you know, an actually good Canto. That's not to say Canto 2 was bad, but it's still definitely the worst. Go play Hades 2. I gotta grind MD off stream. But yeah, I'm also gonna play Hades 2. Alright. Good night, chat. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, and